Here.
Pyrr. Tarvold?
We were going to work on this. I have one question
No,
for
I
you.
did exactly as much work as I intended.
So, are you gonna apologize to me now, or is that later?
Apologize for what? In any way, what do I have to apologize to you for?
Okay, I guess that means later. He hasn't accepted
Name
what he's
one
done to me.
thing that's gone wrong.
It's not an apology if I tell you what you did wrong.
Well, I can't apologize for a crime I didn't commit.
That's true.
I'm sorry if you're not good enough for this. But like I thought you would be better. So maybe that's on me. So you know what? I'm sorry that I assumed better of you. How about that?
Okay. Let's go with that. That's the tone we want to set. Let's set that tone.
What tone are you setting? I am here with my friend on the 3rd episode of Conquest, the podcast where we talk about video games, doing a great job. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you. We're all beautiful. It's a wonderful day here, and I have no idea where this is coming from.
Yes, hi. Hi to all the freaks in live chat. Woo! And hi to everybody listening or viewing this later. Yes, welcome back.
You're really codifying it as freaks, huh?
I thought that's what we said last time.
That's what I said as a one-off, but now that you've said it twice, it's real.
No, it's
Hello,
freaks. It's freaks endearing. Like it's like
I love the freaks in chat.
Yeah,
Thank you,
there are
freaks.
freaks. Like that. It's an endearing. It's a term of endearment. Okay.
Okay.
Like freak in the sheets. That being said, I don't know about them in that way, but like that's like a term of endearment.
Yeah. That's what I call Dupless from Paper Mario.
Yeah, there you go. It's the freaks that are here live. We can come up with a new term for the people listening afterwards, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have the brain power for that. I talk about video games, not be witty.
No, you're very witty.
You're right. It's my one redeeming feature.
Yeah, so sorry about the delay. That's on me. It's kind of not on me, but it's on something that happened to me. My PC just completely crapped out near the end of December because I tried to install a video game on it, which installed a new driver, which just broke absolutely everything that I need in my life, like OBS and Adobe, and took many frustrating, stressful hours to fix. Eventually, after consulting friends, after consulting guides, after trying everything in my power, eventually I just had to take a backup of all the like files I have and start over from scratch. I didn't rebuild the thing or anything like that, but like full factory default, rebuilt. There's still some little quirks like you know, she clicks a little when she moves her head, but it's exporting videos again and I'm able to stream, so we're back.
Yeah, no, delightful on that one.
Yeah.
You are bearing the lead a bit. Which game caused this?
Oh, Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise.
Delightful.
Yes. It was on sale for like $10. I wanted to play with a buddy of mine. He does not own a PS5. He's like, get it. Mm-hmm. So I got it. And he's like, install the new driver. It's not working. So I did. And then it broke my whole computer. And then he's like, oh, you should ask AI how to fix it. And I went, I'm going to kill you. I'm actually going to kill you. Like, our friendship level has lowered one notch.
Have you decided to name your hard drive Chaos? Because it was killed.
So true. The funny thing is, I've already beaten the game on PS5. I was doing it just for him. But I still love him, though. Don't ever say that to me again. Yeah, so I was a little behind on everything, including making the intro for this. It's like half done. I have like a crappy version, but I didn't want to put that out. I wasn't proud of it. But it's like, it's always better to do something and then fix it. You know how like writers always say, write something, make it good later?
Yeah, exactly. It's like Shigeru Miyamoto always said, Do it, idiot. Otherwise, it will be bad.
That's true. Man, he says the craziest shit.
He sure does.
I have one that's like the Kong letters and then the quest from Mystic Quest. And it looks so like 2002's animation. It's actually kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll show that at some point. Just like the raw bare bones when we get we'll get a good one. We'll get a good one.
Absolutely.
Now that my computer is functional. But we'll go back to first Sunday of the month. That was like our original plan, and we'll try to stick to that. We will stick to that. Unless, and if we don't, we'll let you know. Yeah, that's all I got for like an intro. Pyrr, what have you been playing lately?
Bunch of games, bunch of fun games. I'll save our mutual for a bit.
Which one?
I did the mutual that we didn't agree upon and just stumbled into.
Gotcha. Okay.
With that said, looking at what I played, just a bunch of titles. I think it was only fair after the bait and switch I pulled last podcast, that's what it's called.
Yep.
Last podcast to play Umamusume Pretty Derby.
Okay.
Because as much as I did that, as much as there is a joke, I do legitimately enjoy Cinderella Grey. That anime series, I think, is actually fun to watch. As well as the...
Is this a character name?
No. That's the actual title of the show.
Oh.
Umamusume Cinderella Grey.
But in the context of, what does Cinderella Grey mean in context?
It is literally just... it's relating to, in the late 80s, a bunch of ashen horses who basically revitalized the horse racing scene in Japan.
Oh.
So it's specifically referring to Oguri Cap and Tamamo Cross and horses like that. And I love the animation work in that. It is crazy good. It plays drama very well. One of the horse girls hits a post on her head while she's running out, and blood starts dripping down her face, and you get a camera POV shot of a horse race from behind with blood dripping down half of it, and it's crazy animation work.
Whoa.
Yeah, no. I'm like, wait, I watched this for the meme. I like this quite a bit.
But they're girls, they're not horses? Like, in the animation?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, no. They're girls with basically a tail and ears, and...
We call them horses.
It's like, we can run really fast. That's our destiny. And like, yeah, is it stupid? 100%. But I have a greater tolerance for that to get to the good part than you do, I know.
Oh, yeah.
So, I played the actual game, and overall, I think it is fine.
Oh,
because when you look at it, you're just at the point of, okay, but what do you do, though? And most people will go, but look at the horse, look at her backstory and stuff, and look at the outfit. And then you go, but what do you do, though?
Yeah. So, like, gameplay is secondary to the cutesy allure.
Exactly. And a lot of it is... stat building. It's very similar to something like, say, the Chow Garden or Princess Maker. It's one of those gradually build up the stats to get past this stat check. And if you don't do it, then it's game over. You have to do the whole run again, which I do appreciate because it does encourage, like, multiple playthroughs, because when your horse fails, like, halfway through, you go, okay, what skills did they learn? And then those skills can be inherited by whatever horse girl you use in the future.
There's no breeding, though, right?
No!
Okay.
Hell no!
Okay. Because that's like kind of describing how breeding works in Pokemon, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, no. The horses... all of them are very gay. None of them fuck.
Oh, okay.
So let's just get it there.
Gay virgin horses. Got it. Yep.
Exactly. And overall, it's a very neat little stat building sort of adventure. There's a lot of history put into it. A lot of writing has gone into this game, a shocking amount. And it is the most bare bones bullshit I've ever read.
The writing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
okay.
is the most, what if we all work together in order to improve ourselves, and we all have some differences, but by God, when we come together, we can do anything.
It sounds like the spine of any shonen show.
Yes.
Like beat evil with friendship.
Yes, but the evil is just a mean trainer. It's like the evil is just AJ from Pokemon with his fuck-ass Sandshrew.
He was kind of evil. But like...
He had a difference in opinion.
That's what we're calling evil nowadays. Yes, right.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, like, I got my favorite. I finished the run with Agnes Tachyon, my girl.
Does it, like, have an end point? I mean, it's a mobile game, so I assume no.
Yes, each individual character has a full, like, story mode, where it's essentially you go through 3 years of their career, and you have to fulfill these certain conditions or they lose. And each individual one is like, okay, I want to race in this race.
Okay.
And it will be different actual races in Japan from across a timeline. So your exact requirements for each individual run are different, and each one is individually a different kind of runner. One will be slow and will want to overtake everyone at the start. That's called
It's
Harurada.
a racing game. One of the racers' traits is they're slow.
Yes.
I don't know, that just hit
but
me
then
like...
they go fast at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's like, well,
They
I'm not
wait,
choosing that one.
because otherwise they get tired.
Yeah, okay.
Some of them just run, and you're like, oh God, I hope they don't die halfway through. It's very good at getting you to sit there and go, oh, I hope the horsey pulls ahead of the other horsey. Wow.
Sounds like Chihuahua races.
Dude, Chihuahua races are so good.
I know.
I love Chihuahua races. Yeah. Is it ultimately a game that plays itself and you're like, God, I hope my horsey pops her ult so that she can go fast? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I think it's fine. That's basically what I got coming away from it.
Fine is pretty good for a mobile game, though. Like,
I agree. I didn't find it inherently super predatory. What I appreciated is, like, right out of the gate, it goes, please age verify yourself. If you are a child, we are putting a spending limit on you.
Oh.
And I'm like,
of
good.
$10,000.
Yes.
10,000 yen.
I'm like, that is less evil than I expected you to be. That's cool.
True.
And, like, I appreciate the ideas and the world building, but, like, it's very much a game built on replay, and the actual structure of the game, like each individual story mode playthrough, if you read all of the dialogue, would take like 4 or 5 hours. And there are dozens and dozens of horses. However, since you're encouraged to replay, so much of it is, yeah, just skip this shit. Yeah, this doesn't matter. Keep going.
Does the game itself tell you that?
Yes.
Oh.
On repeat playthroughs, it's like,
on repeat
stop.
playthroughs. Okay.
The game even has like encouragements of like, get through a career mode playthrough as your daily. And I'm like, that's a 5-hour daily. It's like, it's not if you skip everything.
Oh God, how long?
Like,
how much does it condense down to? Like an hour?
If you don't read stuff and just skip all the races and go straight to the results, yeah.
Oh, you can skip
like
the races themselves too?
Yeah, after you've seen a race in a specific stadium once.
But then are you playing a video game anymore?
No.
No, like
I don't think so. You're rolling dice.
You're just tapping a button.
Yeah, so it's weird. The more I played this game after like my first 3 or 4 playthroughs, the more it lost me.
Now, when you say play, what is the gameplay? Do you have any input during a race, or do you set it and forget it?
It's about as much gameplay as FF12.
So you do set it and forget it, essentially.
You set it and forget it, exactly.
But can you actually like interrupt it and change Anything?
No, when the horse is running, they're going.
Okay. So it's got a little.
You sit there and you watch
FF12
them.
has a little more, but not much. Okay.
It really doesn't, but I'm glad that you think that much of it.
Yeah. I mean, FF12. If something came in that messed up your setup, you could always interrupt and change things. But is it like so you can't like push 8? Not even like Chow. It's got less interaction than Chow Garden.
No, you can't even do that. You just you assign. It'd be like if you could assign your Chow a skill where it's like there's a 70% chance if they're behind 3/4 of the way through a mile-long race, they will speed up.
Okay. So there's like, it's more of a setup and watch kind of deal.
Yes, exactly. Is I watch the result.
Cool. Yeah, no, I think I would probably hate that. Yeah.
I think you would.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to discuss it because
no, that's fine. I'm not saying I hate discussing it.
I want to give it just like its fair shake after it being a butt of a joke, because I legitimately enjoy parts of it.
I'm pretty sure it's wildly successful at this point, right? Like,
yeah.
Isn't like the entire universe like exploding? Now, it's all based on actual like horse history, right? Loosely?
Yes,
now,
it is loosely based around it.
So are they going to like expand the lore to fictional horse history, or like that feels like a very shallow well to draw from, narratively speaking?
No, it's deeper than you would think.
Okay, maybe it is.
Just in the ways that they adapt various characters, like the one that's always going around is, Gold Ship, the one with the silver long hair who drop kicks you. That's probably the fastest one, who famously was like, this horse will win a race whenever he feels like it. And any other time he will gladly just fuck around.
Maybe what they'll do to expand is like go into like dog shows or stuff like that, like totally different animals. Like,
nah, like if they go into the point where it's like, okay, here's Alexander the Great's horse, how will he race?
Okay,
then like I'll be back in. But like there's some neat narrative ideas. Like Agnes Tachyon was famously a horse that was born with incredibly weak legs, and he did 4 races, killed all of them, like set records every single time, and then his legs just basically stopped functioning.
Oh.
So they reimagined the character as a mad scientist looking to push herself to the point of finding the optimal racing line, the optimal idea before basically her legs shatter and she dies.
Oh, so like beat him with this instead of this, essentially.
Yeah, no. Beat him with this, but like do this as best as possible and as optimally as possible, because you only get so much of this.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
And I like that.
That's cool.
At the horse, the Caligula tried to make a senator? That's crazy, dude. That's insane.
Was that all you've been playing this month?
Oh god, I hope not.
Yeah.
Imagine if I roll in and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to talk about horses. They add some cool stuff to NSO. They added Wario World. And
is that the cool stuff?
No.
Okay.
I don't really like Wario World, unfortunately. I'm hitting that point in my life where I'm like, dang, I really like Wario. I don't know there's a single game of his that I don't give like higher than a really positive 7 out of 10.
Are you including like the party games too?
Yeah. I think like Smooth Moves is a really high 7 out of 10.
I think that's his peak. Yeah, Smooth Moves.
Yeah.
Don't
diss Wario World. I'm dissing Wario World because guess what? It runs out of game like 2 hours in.
I haven't even fired it up. I'm curious. I am curious as to why it exists. Because I've heard the best thing I've heard about it is that you can play it now. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. It's made by Treasure, so it's the Mischief Makers team.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Mischief
it's
Makers
like
is a acquired taste. I'll say that, but sorry to derail.
no, not at all. You're correct. It's very fun. It's very flashy. It's got wacky enemy designs. You get to suplex a T-Rex. That's always fun. The issue is it's a beat 'em up where you have a single combo and nothing threatens you.
Oh god, it's Dirge of Cerberus. At least you have a gun in that one.
Yeah, that's basically accurate. And I don't know, it doesn't feel like it has enough ideas to warrant its playtime, and it's already only like a 5-hour game.
Oh, really? I thought it was like a Mario level, like collectathon, 10 to 12.
It's 8 levels and a final boss.
Okay, what do you do in a level? You just get to the end?
You get to the end, and then you have to go to bonus rooms in order to do little challenges. So imagine, like, the Mario Sunshine side rooms.
Right.
But imagine if they cut each of those into, like, fourths. So, like, the first part of it would be a single room, and then the second part of it would be another room.
Okay.
And you have to do, like, in between 3 to 6 of those per level, depending on how far you are in the game, in order to fight the boss at the end.
Okay. And are they not that fun? Or, like, designed well?
They have some interesting enough ideas, but they're so short, and they're so blink and you miss it, and they're so, like, in the weird dimensional abyss that Mario side levels happen in. You know, where you're just floating in space, and here are a couple of blocks. I don't think that they add much. Like, I think the average, like, Wario Land 4 puzzle room is a lot smarter on its easiest difficulty. And even those I don't think are great.
Yeah. I've never been hooked or got deep into, like, any Wario platformer. I think I fired up 4 for, like, maybe half an hour, and I was like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm good. Poor Wood. Can he fart? Is there a fart button?
No, there's a ground pound, and sometimes you just get stuck in the ground because it's like these flowers are too thick.
Does he fart out?
Damage now.
If he
no,
oh, geez, not
and
enough
for
farts.
some reason his face is always gyrating. It's weird. It's like he's constantly melting and reforming himself.
Okay.
I don't get it. I don't think it was fulfilling to play through, and I think it was less fulfilling to 100%.
I think you're completely right in all those. I think it's neat that Nintendo puts kind of shit games on NSO, though.
Oh, I agree.
That's
I'm glad
fun.
it's
That's
here.
fun in itself. It's like,
but God, I remember it being so much better from my childhood. Because, like, it was weird and unique, and it was like, Wario is punching and killing things. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a clown that decapitates itself and throws its head as a bomb. Isn't that a weird boss, Wario?
Yes!
Do you like fighting an extra from James and the Giant Peach, and he can glare directly at you and enter Wario's body and inflate him like a balloon until he dies?
Okay, that is cool.
Yeah, no, it was creepy as hell. And I'm like, more please, and the game went, no.
Does that actually kill you in the game? Like,
it does a lot of damage.
Okay. It should probably kill you. Okay, alright, so if that's not the cool stuff on NSO, I know they added Fire Emblem, like, yesterday, or, like, 2 days ago.
I didn't play Path of Radiance.
No, I didn't think so.
You wouldn't call that the cool stuff.
No, I am a notorious Path of Radiance is mid defender.
Yeah.
I guess not a defender, offender. But what else did they add that you played?
What they added that I really enjoyed playing and was captivated by was Rayman 2: The Great Escape on Nintendo 64.
Right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And, you know, that's a game that I've been meaning to get to for years. And I've had friends, I've had Gooms, I've had Duke who have always gone back to it and been like, no, dude, Rayman is something special when he hits the 3D realm. You got to play that. And I haven't played any Rayman games other than the 2D platformers.
Yeah, I played the Game Boy Advance one.
I played Legends when that came out, and a little bit of Origins as well.
I heard Legends was quite good.
Yeah, no, they're quite good.
Hmm.
And Tonic Trouble, I don't care for Tonic Trouble. But Rayman 2 I want to discuss because that game is crazy how ambitious it is. Okay. It is a 2D platformer where
3D?
You're 3D platformer, you're correct. There's an extra D. Thank you for being there, Daddy. Holding my hand.
Yes.
Where your basic attack is you like throw out a Mega Man power pellet. Okay. And it ricochets off the walls. And off the geometry.
Already fun.
There is no limit to this. You
what?
Can spam it like crazy. And I'm like, how did you do this on the N64? And they go, I don't know, dude.
Is there a limit to how many bounces? Because eventually wouldn't it just like overload the room?
It's like 3 or 4, I think.
Oh, okay,
but there's a ton on the screen all at once, all bouncing around. Rayman can make a hallway of death if he feels like it.
Okay, that's kind of fun.
I know. He's got the little helicopter spin.
That satisfies the childhood need of taking a bouncy ball and just whipping it out of the wall in a hallway.
No, exactly. Yeah. And then he interacts with it in physics in interesting ways. Like you get to go on platforms and he throws the ball and it shoots him forward like Mario Sunshine kind of ideas where you have FLUDD and you're moving yourself in the boat in the reverse direction or the lily pad. But it's doing it here in 1999 and it's really fast. They have a bunch of things where like Rayman will ride a rocket and he will shoot into the stratosphere really, really fast. And it's akin to like a rocket barrel level from Donkey Kong Country Returns, but in 3D and twice as fast.
Ooh, okay.
And they're like really big and expansive levels in order to get this. There's
what's like the gameplay loop? Like what's the objective if I'm in a what's the objective of the game like in a level? Is it like collect or is it like get to the end or
both? If I had to compare it most similarly to something, it would be like Spyro level progression.
Okay.
Where it's like there is this path, but there are constant branches in order to get collectibles in.
Okay.
And like every level, it's trying a new thing. It does like the Crash Bandicoot chase sequence, but from the perspective of the boulder. And instead of a boulder, you're seeing it from the jaws of a monster. And a monster is chasing you, and you're in its mouth as Rayman runs away from you.
That's cool.
It was sick as hell, dude. There's an entire level where you gain infinite jump. And the game revolves around that. You can just hold A and Rayman will just fly up with his hair.
Oh, so it's essentially like Flappy Bird flight.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
But it's for an entire 3D platforming level, and you scale the entirety of the level, and you have to very carefully maneuver through obstacles. The game is wildly cool and absolutely fascinating. It is constantly tripping over its own dick.
Oh, no.
Like, it is so ambitious and cool, and I don't think it controls well. I think it's very sloppy. The final boss sucks.
Oh, no.
Like, real bad.
What's up with the control?
You're in a rocket.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you're in a rocket, and basically what you have to do is you have to get a missile that's at the end of a hallway. But the hallway is very thin, so you have to do a very tight U-turn while he's shooting projectiles at you that you can't see because you're going down the hallway this way.
Yeah.
And if you get hit at any point, it resets to the start of the phase.
One hit?
One hit.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Crashing into a wall counts as a hit as well.
Okay. So it just demands that you master this one room, essentially. Now, are like the projectiles he shoots the same every time, or is it kind of random?
No, they're homing.
They're homing. Okay. What? How do you even...
They're homing and stray. Yeah.
How do you dodge in a narrow hallway? How do you dodge a homing missile?
I went in the same place every time when I realized that it would chase me this way.
Okay. All right.
So it's just learn.
Yeah, so it's trial and error style platforming, or it's style boss battle, I should say.
Exactly. Rayman is just a little slippery in everything that he does. Hit detection doesn't always work. I fell out of world constantly.
Like, wait, we fell through the floor?
Yes, fell through the floor, and then Rayman fell for like
baby.
10 seconds, and then it was like, oh, he should die now. And then it let him die.
I wonder if, I don't know if you have any insight on this whatsoever, but this was a cross-platform game, right? Like a PS1 game as well?
Correct.
Is this like they tried to take the PS1 game and put it on N64, and some things were lost in the crack, fell through the cracks, or like is it just from the ground?
The opposite. The
no.
PS1 game is actually cut down significantly, from what I understand.
That's shocking.
There are missing levels all over the place. I'm told load times are bad. Some levels are cut in half, which is okay in one case because one level is like 40 minutes long.
Oh.
I know, it was exhausting. It's so strange. Like, if I played this in 1999, I would have been absolutely 100% hooked.
Yeah,
because it's
awesome.
doing things that no other platformer did at that time. And, like, wouldn't do for another half decade.
And this was the first sequel to the original 2D one, right?
Correct. This was the first 3D platformer in the Rayman series.
Right. Okay. I should give it a play. Or at least just mess around with it, see how it feels. Bad controls is something that it's tough for me to get over. But I can. If, like...
Yeah.
I don't need the controls to be, like, mega tight, as long as when I'm doing something, it feels good when I pull it off. Like, Mario 64 can get awkward in that way. But when you get good at Mario 64, then you feel like you can do anything.
I agree. I think it's not quite tight enough to be like Mario 64.
Oh, nothing on the console is, really.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, it's in, like, the DK64 controlling ballpark of this feels fine.
You're doing the action you can do, and not much tech to it. Is that what you mean?
You're sliding a little bit, but, like, it's okay. Like, Rayman feels like when he moves, his shoes are coated in oil, but he stops on a dime.
What?
Like, it feels slippery.
Like
getting
if you're running around, you'll be like,
to...
but then, like, you stop. That's so weird.
Yes, it's so weird. He always goes a little further than you want him to, but when you let go, he's like, I'm done.
Okay. All right.
It's such a weird feel thing. But then there's, like, sections where you control a pirate ship and you get to blow up a bunch of mines with the pirate ship. And I'm like, that's so cool. It's so cool. There's not a single level in the game where I don't go, but this part kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, that, like, N64 was, you know, the rough transition to 3D, so that kind of makes sense. But you did finish it. What was, like, the overall playtime?
My overall playtime was probably about 7 hours, 7.5.
Okay. All right. Well, like,
I didn't 100% it.
Is there any benefit to that?
Satisfaction of 100%ing it.
No, like, extra level, extra boss, nothing like that?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Don't care then.
And I will say that there are bonus levels if you 100% them. Those are the most shit.
Oh.
Imagine if after every level, if you get 100%, you get the joy of doing a Canary Mary race.
Oh.
With Mecha Marathon controls.
No. Pass.
Yeah, right?
I'm good.
Yeah.
That's not a prize. That's a punishment.
100%.
Okay. All right.
I
still do want to mess around with it, that and Wario World, but I have no drive to complete either of them. But
yeah, if there was one I would suggest, I would definitely put Rayman over Wario.
Okay. I mean, they're just sitting there on NSO. Sometimes when I don't want to, like, get my full attention to a game, I'll scroll through NSO and pick something.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I started playing Donkey Kong Country 3, and I got through, like, 3 worlds, and I was like, yeah, this game's good.
Dude, Donkey Kong Country 3 is so good. We can talk about Donkey Kong Country 3 if you want.
Well, I've got a lot of other games to talk about.
Okay. Yeah, I've got just one more if you want to start yapping, but
no, go ahead.
Okay, I did want to look because I wanted to make sure, I want to close out 2025 with a game that came out in 2025 and was talked about a lot. And that game was Blueprints.
Oh, okay.
Are you familiar with Blueprints at all? Or
Yes.
What's your level of familiarity?
It's a puzzle game that is very difficult to decipher with an element of RNG and time management. Or action management, I should say.
Yes, action management. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Resource
Blueprints is a sort of detective puzzling game that is very similar in layout to something like, say, the board game Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Yeah, like a room generates in front of you. Something happens in the room, etc., etc. Yeah, okay.
It's a roguelike which has a pick 3 system, but the pick 3 is essentially what room you will walk into next. And it can be a room with a bunch of exits, a room that will give you more steps to go through the house, with each individual room you go in counting as one step forward and back every time you enter or exit a door. It could have a bad effect. It could be like, you enter this room, you lose half of your steps, but there's a door pointing in every direction, and there's no other cost to it.
This sounds like a game made by board game geeks, for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I thought it would be a game where it's like, I entered the parlor, now I must solve the parlor puzzle. Can you solve my riddles and traps? And there are only like 4 rooms in the entire game that do that.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Is it like I enter a room and I have to solve the rooms puzzle? Or do I enter a room and it's a part of a greater puzzle that I must solve?
Yes. So
both. Okay.
So a lot of rooms are there just for their functionality. Your goal is essentially to get to the final room at the end. And find a way to, link these random elements together, maybe find some rerolls, and find keys to unlock locked doors in order to get to the one at the end. The issue is when you get to the end, that room is locked, and there's only 3 rooms that can be generated that get you to that final room. So you have to unlock the switch in order to unlock that final room.
There's a switch somewhere in a...
Yes.
A switch will randomly generate in a room?
No, there are 3 specific rooms that will generate 3 specific switches that will unlock either the left, right, or front of the door.
Okay.
They will always be the same rooms, but you do have to get those rooms every time.
Okay.
Or at least one of those rooms, and then connect it to that side. Which sucks if you're like, okay, I'm coming at it from the right. I've got only the right unlocked. That's the only way to it. I hope I don't spawn the bathroom. God damn it.
So it is random. So is there a situation where you can like screw yourself out of even progressing?
Very easily.
Oh, so what happens? You just reset the entire floor?
You have to go, okay, new day. And then the whole house gets reset.
Holy shit. Okay, that sounds kind of cool, actually.
You slowly start to pick up on various puzzles and ideas. There'll be straightforward puzzles, like, for example, the parlor has one, which is essentially... at least one of these boxes is telling the truth. At least one of these boxes is lying. There are 3 boxes. Which one has the prize?
Gotcha. Okay.
And every time that you get it correct, it will generate a new, slightly harder variant of it. And I went through like 45 variants of that 2 truths and a lie puzzle.
Is there enough information that you can always guarantee you get it? Or is there enough information to narrow down like a coin flip? Like Voltorb flip?
There is always enough information to guarantee it.
Oh, okay.
But I got it right basically 90% of the time. I think I missed it twice.
Okay. But it's just like logic puzzles, essentially.
Yes.
Okay, that's fun. I like that.
Yeah, the issue is I think that's the only logic puzzle in the game, or at least it's the
Oh.
only one I found. Most of the other ones are room interconnectivity puzzles. Like, you could solve this if you got the boiler room, and then the boiler room has a puzzle about matching pipes in the right way so you can get water flow through the house, so that you can generate power in order to drain a thing. But you need the pool first in order to unlock the boiler room. So you need to draw the pool.
How do you get a pool? You just randomly get lucky and get a pool?
Yeah, you draw the pool.
Oh, okay.
And you have to learn that you need the pool in order to get the boiler room. So you need to get the pool first. So you aren't going to do the boiler room until you've done enough playthroughs where you go, oh, well, obviously I get the pool early.
Okay. So overall, how are you feeling about it? Because it sounds like it's a very interesting concept, but it also sounds like it could be very frustrating.
It is incredibly cool and incredibly well layered, wherein you will find little notes for a puzzle that will then lead to the answers to other things that you saw earlier to solve other puzzles. So
it's a matter Puzzlevania.
Yeah, exactly. But your progression is just your knowledge. Like, each individual room is giving me, like, 3 different things for 3 different keys that I can solve, and being like, oh, if I look at this, it says notes in red are lies. I shouldn't trust them. But then if I have the magnifying glass, I can look closer, and it will say, except if they're handwritten.
That's neat. Now, it's starting to also sound like an escape room in a way. Like,
yes.
Yeah, that's how a lot of escape rooms function. So, like, are there parts where you can intuit without getting this and it'll still let you through? Or is it like a video game like, no, the player shouldn't know this yet, they can't progress past this part?
No, if you have the knowledge, you can power through. Okay. Like, if you looked up all of the answers to all of the puzzles, if you're listening to me right now and are like, this is spoilers, Pyrr, yeah, you can't talk about blueprints without spoiling it. Like, I need to give you some breadcrumbs, otherwise I can't tell you what the game is.
I don't even think you spoiled anything. Like, you didn't tell me how to solve any puzzles.
No, I wouldn't ever tell you how to solve a puzzle.
No, yeah.
And then eventually you get, like, little permanent upgrades. Like, I added, like, plus 20 permanently to my step counter by doing a thing.
Okay, that's cool. Now, is there any story to this game at all?
Yes, so you're like a young lad detective, and your uncle has passed away and is like, nephew, come into my house of mysteries. If you get to the final room, you will inherit the estate. Come and figure this out.
Sounds so familiar.
You only have to obey my rules and watch out as the house changes in size and scope every time. And then you can slowly look up basically the history of the family along with the puzzles that you're solving and the political intrigue of, like, why is uncle giving me this? What has happened in the past? And there's a whole, like, war story attached to it, a whole bunch of just, like, old family drama.
And is it, like, in cutscenes, or is it like more you intuit it by reading things? Is it more like
it's
more like
it's
Dark
Resident
Souls,
Evil
Metroid?
Notes.
Okay, I was gonna say like Dark Souls, Metroid Prime kind of storytelling.
Yes.
In that it's there if you want it, but you can just blow past it if you don't.
Yes.
But do the story chunks? Maybe this might be spoilers. Do the story chunks assist you in the puzzle solving? All right, don't answer that question. Don't answer that question.
It's really layered for me to say.
Did you beat it?
That's a hard question to answer. Did I roll credits? Yes.
Is this a Nier situation?
No, it's that the game has an incredibly extensive post-game.
Oh, okay.
Wherein getting to do the main objective, getting to the final room, is how you roll credits. But there is, like, the entirety of the lore of the world that you can uncover slowly. And that is its own, like, final true objective. And I did not do that because by the time I got to the end, I was really sick of the game shit.
Oh, okay. It ended in a frustrating, that was a satisfying end to, oh god, I'm glad it's over.
The game is absolutely incredible when it is firing on all cylinders and you are learning new things every single time. If you are trying to do one specific thing, that is a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
If your objective is just, I would like to get to the last room, please, then the game isn't conducive to that. It's like, no, you must look at the House of Mysteries and learn something different every time, because we can't promise that you'll get there. And I'm like, that's nice. I would like to get to the end, please. And it goes, no! Haven't you solved the room puzzle with the 2 pictures? And I went, yes, I would like to get to the end, please. No, not quite yet. You haven't applied it yet. And I go, I would like to apply it after I get to the end.
Well, see, that's what I was trying to ask earlier. I was trying to ask, like, if I just have the information, can I progress? Or is the game going to hard stop me anyway and say, no, you don't have the information yet? That's kind of what I was asking.
No, it's not the information. It's that the game, you need to play with its RNG in order to get you where you need to go. Because, like, say you need to get to the greenhouse. If the game doesn't spawn the greenhouse, there's nothing you can do. Now, you can improve your odds to get the greenhouse, but sometimes you're just not going to get the greenhouse.
Right. And does it like tell you the stack of the deck? Like, there are 3 greenhouses in this 40 card deck or anything like that? Or is it just completely random? Oh, okay.
Nope. It's random, but you can learn, like, I'm spawning a room in this quadrant. These rooms are more likely to spawn here. I've noted. And, like, I took extensive notes. Like, this is a game that actually got me to pull out my phone and make constant notation here.
I've heard that too. Tom Lazon, this was like one of his favorite games, and he said that he had to take a ton of notes as well. It's like kind of like Tunic.
Oh yeah.
That is a bright white screen.
Great. Does this fix it? Nope.
Nope. I believe you.
Nope.
The notes are encrypted.
There's like 8 pages worth of notes here.
Oh my god. And you played this on your PC?
Star equals tribal, borders, empty circles equal white. White rook, office, white, king, dates crack.
These sound like the scribblings of a madman. This sounds like a Resident Evil note.
Tricode 3809 didn't work, lol.
This sounds like a piece of paper I would find in Resident Evil. Just
Denny Ravane stole Baron's mail? The West Wing was closed on June 15th, 1983. What does that mean? I never picked up on this note.
Okay. All right. So overall, how do you feel about it? It sounds like you feel very similar about Rayman. Like, very innovative, very cool ideas. Execution-wise, it can drag.
Yes, but I think I prefer it to Rayman in the way it implements its ideas, but I inherently prefer Rayman as a system. Just because, like, I like 3D platformers more than I like walking through a house.
I also think that, like, maybe this is just, like, a bias I have, but any game with a randomly generated layout, I find is not usually nearly as finely tuned design-wise than something where they have laid out the entire game for you and you just have to figure it out. I'm guessing
Not Dude Hades is good.
What?
Not Dude Hades is good.
See, I haven't played Hades yet either, but that's a little different, though, right? That's more about like skill and execution. This is more about like intuiting knowledge and also seemingly getting lucky. Like I don't know. It sounds like it was built for replay value, perhaps, or this extensive post game that you're talking about.
Yes, yeah, this is a game for freaks who love it. and it is incredibly cleverly designed for that. I got tired.
How's the music?
The what?
Oh. All right, no, I wouldn't like it. If I'm like...
You tried to pull for this for the test.
Oh, yeah, I did. I think I did, and it was like the most, generic ambient.
Yeah, and you went there and you were like, y'all ever heard of Blueprints?
No. Well, they heard of it, but they didn't recognize it from the music, yeah.
No, of course.
Okay, and you played this on Steam Deck? Or your...
I just played it on my PC.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's good. I've seen that on the very high on a lot of people's lists, and then also a lot of people just say I fell off this very quickly.
Yes, I believe it's like one of the top 10 games this year that people dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, that makes sense.
Yeah. I do like that it's like unforgiving in that, though. I find I like a game with a challenge.
Oh no, I absolutely 100% respect it. I wouldn't have them change it. It doesn't mean that I like it more because of that.
Okay. Hey, do you want to hear about a game that's worse than everything you've talked about so far?
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Have you heard of a little game called Metroid Prime 4? Beyond? Oh my god. Is it Beyond?
It's Beyond,
okay,
yeah. No, tell me about this. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I was optimistic during our last podcast because I'd only played for a few hours, and the opening few hours are pretty good. Like, you get like an explosive intro, a lot of intrigue and questions. Ooh, what's Silex doing with the Metroids? Why is there so many psychic vaginas everywhere? This lush jungle with this incredible music is great. This game is a Metroid Prime game through and through. And I have long since said that Metroid Prime games are... how do I put this? They lean so heavily on the atmosphere that they just forget to make an interesting game, if that makes any sense. So, like, every upgrade... It feels like every upgrade in this game is just to open a door somewhere or to get somewhere, not to actually make the gameplay interesting.
Excuse me, 1 second. I have an emergency DM from Amalia.
Oh no.
No, Kirby does not have nipples. I answered this live on a podcast. Okay, continue.
What if Kirby ate a nippleman? Okay.
Oh shit, hang on. Question.
What if Kirby inhaled a shirtless Shulk or Sephiroth?
Did Kirby inhale shirtless Shulk or Sephiroth?
Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, continue about Prime 4.
I'm glad we got vagina and nipples within 2 minutes of each other, audio-wise.
Oh yes, of course.
Okay. Yeah, so... When most people think of like Metroidvanias, they think exploring a huge world, solving puzzles, getting upgrades, letting those upgrades open new chunks and let you do other things, right? And the game does that.
Yes.
But what it never actually does is make any interesting use of any upgrade you get ever. Like, so instead of getting like space jump or bombs or anything like that, they're all psychic. They're all psychic.
That's thematic.
Psychic boots. Okay, the psychic boots allow you to double jump like a space jump, but they also allow you to stand on a psychic platform. What is a psychic platform? It's nothing. It's just a purple platform.
It's a platform, but psychic. I thought that was self-evident.
That's literally it. That's all.
Yeah.
So it just gates you from going to a place where there is a psychic platform, aka opening a door. It just lets you progress. Nothing interesting about it at all. The combat isn't even that good because when you boil down the whole game, there is essentially just two enemy types. An android and like a freaky mutant ape thing. And there's just 10 variants of either that are barely different from each other. Oh my god, this game. Okay, what are the good things I like? What are the good things I like? Let's get those out of the way first.
It has Samus.
Samus is cool. Her suit is amazing. I love all of her suits in this game. They look so fucking cool. The motorcycle is also very cool. I like it. Not how they use it. I just think the motorcycle itself is very cool. And the fact that Samus drives one is very badass. And I love that. Some of the music is very good. Like the viola theme is great. Fury Green is great. A couple of the boss themes were really good. It runs beautifully. Graphics are amazing.
That I've seen, yeah.
Yeah, but like, oh my god. The story especially just does nothing for me. It tries so hard to make you care about these Federation people that get stranded on this vagina planet with you. And it just never pulls it off. You never care. Their dialogue is so like it's so like Avengers Age of Ultron cringe, but without all the setup and established like character relations that that movie had. There's a character more annoying than Miles later in the game. Miles is
Really?
bad at the start. He's so much worse later because he'll just spoil the game for you. He'll call you up and spoil the game. At one point in the game, he goes, "Okay, Samus, you can now go anywhere." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sweet." So there's like 3 different places. Oh, they're doing this. Oh, it's kind of like like a Link Between Worlds, where you don't have to do the dungeons in order. You can do whatever one you want. Great.
Yeah.
I go to one. He's like, "No, Samus, you can't go there." I was like, "Okay, Miles. All right, Miles." I try to go to the other one. He goes, "Hey, go here and get the new suit." Thanks, Miles. Thank you, Miles.
Cool. So there is a new suit.
Yeah. And I'm like, great. So now I know exactly where to go. If I do anything else, I'm wasting my time. And I know exactly what I'm going to get. Thanks, dude. And then, oh, God. There's such a... So he sets up shop in like the first area, the Fury Green area. And it is one of 5 areas that are separated by just an absolutely gargantuan desert with barely anything in it. And there is no fast travel in this game. None. You have to drive across the desert if you ever want to go to any of these places.
At least they're bumping tunes the whole time.
Nope. Only if you pay Nintendo an extra $30.
$30?
Yes.
For the privilege of having music?
Yeah,
Gosh,
otherwise
that's swell.
They're trying to bore you into buying an amiibo.
But can't I get the music by getting 100%?
You know what? I think that might have been a false rumor. I think that's what people were saying, but I think that might not be true.
Why would people lie on the internet? To defend Metroid?
I don't see too many people defending this game. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so yeah, it's unlocked by an amiibo. If anyone isn't catching on, you can play music, and it is one of the best themes in the game, probably the best theme in the game. But it doesn't. Anyway, one of the biggest things that bothered me in every single Metroid game, like literally every single one, when Samus is exploring and getting new items, you can get a new beam weapon. And when you get a new beam weapon, you can shoot the new beam weapon. Unbelievable, right? That's crazy. They're like, wait, that's too easy and too fun. Let's make it way worse. Okay? 1, let's give it ammo, which just, it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. It never mattered in the game for 1 single second. Because you always have just an insane amount and the refills are everywhere. So I don't even know why it's there. It doesn't make the game more fun or anything. 2, Samus suddenly doesn't know how to install this thing. What is this thing? What? What is this? Some kind beam weapon? So Miles is like, hey, it's about to get real nerdy in here, Samus. Bring it back to me. And you're like 5 layers deep in the ice dungeon with no music and 1 enemy type, and you found the fire beam, and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna burn my way out of here. No! No, you have to walk your way out, get back on your bicycle, drive back to Miles, and then he installs it for you. And what he does is he picks it up, looks at it, puts it down, and goes, "Here, Samus." And Samus puts it in her gun, and then it works.
Wait.
And that whole process takes like 20 to 30 minutes.
Was there like a fire door right next to where you got it, though?
Gee, I don't remember. I don't know.
Like, did you have to drive all the way back and then drive all the way back there to unlock a door that you otherwise would have just shot and opened?
Maybe optional stuff. I don't think that was the next story trigger. But probably for upgrades. Yeah, more than likely for upgrades. But maybe. Honestly, I don't remember. It was like a month ago. But probably. Either way, they force you to go back and talk to Miles every time you get a new beam weapon. And it's such a slog. Because probably what I'm guessing is what they wanted you to do is to farm these green crystals in the desert in between every trip. So in the desert, there's these green crystals that are just sitting there, and you just run into them and you collect them. There's a green bar in your menu that slowly fills up, and I mean fucking slowly fills up. The insane thing is, a lot of the green crystals won't even spawn at the start of the game. They just materialize in the desert the later you get into the game. So you can't even like get that many at the start. It's almost designed so that you have to farm near the end of the game because that's when the most crystals are everywhere. You need to fill that whole bar to progress to the end of the game. And when you do, when you get all these crystals and fill this bar, then you're like, all right, we're in the end game. No, you're not. You then have to go around the whole planet and collect 6 new things. And then after you get all those 6 new things, then you can progress. And they've been teasing this whole time, all right? They've been teasing this whole time, this giant mech. It was in the start of the game. You see a wrecked one. They give it like a name. Like Miles wants to have sex with it. He thinks it's so cool. And
Miles wants to fuck the Iron Giant?
He has a very strange relationship with it. So the 6 things you need are the pieces to get this thing reactivated. All right? And in the menu for a while, there was like, how to control Viola, how to control question mark. And I'm like, oh. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get to drive this big old fucking mech. You don't. You fix the mech, you get all the pieces. And then it shows up in a cutscene and blows up. But it opens the door to the final area. That's all it does. That's all it does.
What?
Oh my god.
Did they not have time for it to be cool?
Pyrr, they only had 8 years, okay? You can't ask for such gameplay innovations.
Well, no. They reset development, so really they only had like 4.5 years.
Yeah, that's insane. You can't expect that much from that.
However, they also said that they couldn't fully reset it because there was already so much work done. So really they had like 4.5 years plus any indeterminate amount of time.
Well, guys, we already had Miles in the voice booth. We can't change things now. we can't hire another voice actor.
We don't have the budget to rehire Miles.
We can't even hire a voice actor for Samus. Oh my god, speaking of, there are so many times in the game where for some reason Samus is treated like Link or like a Dragon Quest protagonist, where like the other characters are sitting there asking Samus questions, talking to her, and she just, and then they go, okay, cool, Samus, great. And you're like, what the fuck? Samus talks. She's talked in other games. She has spoken. We've all heard it. She's not an asshole, but she feels like it in this game. No, that's more than what she gives. You're giving way more than what she gives. Oh, I just don't understand why they don't let her talk. Like, I understand there was a lot of negative feedback and pushback from other M because she talked way too much, but it wasn't that she talked way too much. It's that the shit she said was so stupid.
Yeah, no. It's that it was bad, but like, yeah. I want you to take back some slander because like Link and the Dragon Quest protagonist have so much more implied personality than what I saw from Samus.
Yeah, true.
Like, they are assuming that you are having a conversation that is simply not voice acted, that you simply do not hear.
That's more what I meant. That's more
Samus
what I meant.
is Gordon Freeman, whereas like you just don't talk, and that's weird, but we're just going to move around that.
But she's not even Gordon Freeman, because I don't think Gordon Freeman has ever talked. Samus has talked. She has spoken. I guess she hasn't in the Prime games. Maybe she's built different then.
Well, no, because she goes,
That's true. I have Jennifer Hale signed my trilogy.
Exactly.
She did something. She was in the booth. Yeah, and she still does in this game too. Like, she still grunts and stuff, but she refuses to talk to anyone, and it's so weird. It's so jarring, especially because they're trying to build like camaraderie. You're supposed to care. They're supposed to love you. Samus is supposed to care about them because, okay, spoilers for the ending, guys. If you don't want to hear the ending, they do like this big epic sacrifice, and you're meant to feel so bad. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh no. They all like hold Silex by one of his limbs while Samus escapes. And they're like, Samus is like, okay, bye.
Him a hug.
Yeah, they give Silex a big group hug and accept their death so that Samus can escape. Why? I don't know. Samus has like the psychic ability to open the portal home or whatever. Also, I don't know why Silex doesn't just go into his morph ball. He has a form of his morph ball. He could just do that and crumble them all and get a... But whatever.
True.
The Metroids... Okay, the whole setup is that like Silex is using Metroids to psychically control monsters and stuff. Never brought up again, ever. Metroids are not even spoken of. It's just...
What? Wait.
Nope, nothing.
Aren't Metroids like the strongest thing?
Yeah, and one that can not only suck your power, but take over your entire, like... mental faculties.
It's like, okay, I caught Mewtwo so that I can have an army of Doduo attack you.
Yeah. It's just not brought up. And then it turns out Silex is just like a pissed off Galactic Federation guy who was in like a war with Samus. Samus came in and did a big thing and saved the day, and then went to like help Silex up, and Silex went no and slapped her hand, and he was mad about it, and that's it.
That's their whole that's their rivalry that's been built up for like
he's a jealous little man baby. That's basically it. And like even in like
Sephiroth, but not hot.
Sephiroth has layers. Sephiroth has a mom. Sephiroth has a job.
But he's such a jealous man baby.
True, but yeah, no, it's just I could go on. There's so many other things that bothered me. Like, nothing is a puzzle. Everything is just, do you have this upgrade? Yeah, good. You got it. It's like, oh, here's a puzzle. Go up this morph ball line. Oh, you got to the end. That's it. You got it. That's a puzzle. There was like 2 legitimate puzzles. One was like I had to switch some pipes around to like make a path so that my morph ball could get through. I was like, oh my god, a real puzzle. And another one was like, oh yeah, I actually spoke about it last time. It was when you had to get the machine to pick you up because it's a morph ball.
Right.
Anyways,
right.
I don't even... It's probably the worst Prime game. I don't know if
What's it fighting with?
2 for me. I think 2 was like... 2 is kind of agonizingly, painfully slow and boring. And just like frustrating.
Yeah, but 2 is like made... Like it's designed
2
in
has
a way.
multiplayer, which is fun.
It does.
The multiplayer in 2 is actually quite fun.
I have fun every time we play it.
I know. Yeah, it's probably the worst one. It's probably the worst. No, you know what? Maybe Hunters is worse. Hunters is probably worse.
But it has multiplayer too.
Yeah, and that I've never played. So I'm basing this solely off of the Hunters campaign.
Okay.
Yeah, just incredibly disappointing. However, the best part about it is that I was saying that it would be for the entire fucking year, and I was completely right. Like, I'm like, guys, this is going to be trash. Let's set our expectations at the rock bottom here. And they were met. They were met.
Good. Good. I was so worried that you'd be like, and somehow it found a way to pull out the shovel beam and get further down.
No, there's some stuff
that Miles had to install for me.
Yes. Oh, God. Yeah. There is some cool stuff. I'll say, like, there's hidden shrines that can turn your fire, ice, and lightning beam, which, by the way, are the exact same fucking beams from Metroid Prime 1. The wave beam was electric, the ice beam was ice, and the plasma beam was fire. We're just doing the same thing again. God! Anyway, there's 2 upgrades to each. So I started viewing it like Final Fantasy, because there's like, you had fire, ice, and lightning. So I was like, oh, you can get the Fyra beam and the Fyraga beam, and they were cool. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you, like, the Silex boss fight. Oh my god!
Okay, hit me with this.
It's a Final Fantasy 14 raid boss if you're the healer.
What? No. Elaborate.
Okay, so
Zoom
first of
and
all,
enhance.
for some goddamn reason, Silex turns into this big 4-headed Hydra dragon thing, and each dragon head is like doing its own little thing. And all of the Federation people are there fighting with you. Okay? And they all take damage and they all die, and you need to run around and heal all of them. Okay? You have like some psychic healing beam. You just go, you're healed. You're healed. All the while, these big Dragoon heads are literally placing like AoE circles on the ground. Just like in Final Fantasy XIV. Then after that phase, which goes on for way too long, you go through like an Earthworm Jim like wormhole thing where you're chasing the Space Crow or whatever his name is.
Does it play the banjo music while you're going through Andy asteroids?
I made that joke when it was happening. I was like, "Where's the banjo?" Because it looks exactly the same. It's like a blue and black like wormhole.
Oh my god!
It's a blue and black wormhole, and you're like in first person shooting, and you have to like dodge things and pick things up while you're circling around.
Wait! You're bringing it back for me.
That's only like 30 seconds. Then you have a true one-on-one with Silex, and that fight is kind of cool. Some awesome music. You actually fight him, and you had like fake fought him twice earlier in the game, but it just turned out to be like an android using a hologram, and it was so stupid. But this was a real fight, and there's even like a morph ball section of the fight, which is really cool because in Hunters, all the different hunters had their own version of morph ball.
Yes, I do recall.
That was cool. But yeah, no. It met my extremely low expectations. I will not be playing it again. I did not feel the need to go back through on hard mode. I just didn't want to, and I don't ever want to. Maybe one day, if I ever actually review it. I don't see that happening, but who knows? Maybe I will. But until then, it's gonna collect some dust.
Good, like the series as a whole.
Yeah, I think this is going to do some damage.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being invested in particularly highly.
I thought I heard maybe a rumor that like the next 2D one was already in dev, like Metroid 6, but
What could be.
Which is a shame because I love Dread. Like Dread might be my favorite. Like Dread is unbelievably good.
It looks really good. I need to get around to it. My god, I just realized you're Lugia in this game. Because you restore the harmony of fire, ice, and lightning as the psychic type.
No, that's Miles. I couldn't do it without
Miles. Is Lugia?
Yes, Miles is Lugia.
Let's go.
We're
Do you think he wants to fuck Lugia
King.
just like the creator of Lugia?
Yes, that's exactly right. Okay. A good game I played. Oh wait, no, I didn't play any good games. No, yes, I did. Yes, I finished God Hand.
Yeah, tell me more.
Okay. I've already told you this, but I'll tell it to the podcast people.
No,
During this whole PC bullshit nonsense, my totally legit copy of God Hand was on my old PC. I thought I backed up my save. I didn't. So I had made the promise last time. I was like, I'm gonna beat it, and then I had to start completely over, like from level 1, nothing. Pyrr offered to give me his save file, and he's like, I'm like 2 chapters from the end, which is where you were. And I went, no, I'm gonna God hand my way through this. And I'm kind of glad that happened. I'm kind of glad I got to play the whole game again, knowing how it works, knowing what to like invest my money into and stuff. Because yeah, it was awesome. I skipped all the cutscenes and stuff because I already seen them, so It was a very fast experience. But man, I felt like a god. I was just like,
isn't that game awesome?
It's awesome when you know what you're doing. Yeah, for sure. It is a tough tough game to get into for someone who's never touched it before, because the controls are very awkward and there is a lot of like back and forth dancing in the combat. But like once you figure that out, oh man, the whole time I was like, where's my Mach Punch? Where's my Mach Punch? Where's my Mach Punch? I want my Mach Punch back. Mach Punch is like the best move in the game.
Absolutely.
But then I was like kiting these huge groups of guys and then giving them the La Bamba 2 and just like, or like doing like the big power fist to just shove everybody. What I didn't do in my first playthrough that I did in this one was the dash attack, because I realized I can just shoot people off of a cliff with it. I'm like, all right, you're gone.
The dash feels so good.
Yeah.
And the fact that it has 2 variants where you can either do the launcher or you can do the low hitting one that trips them automatically.
Yeah. I also had absolutely no trouble with any of the demons. Like the demons, I had downloaded them. I had figured them out. I'm like, you're done. Give me the free move now, please. Yeah, so then I got to the final, like, it's essentially like Ganon's Tower from Ocarina of Time, the final level.
Yes.
And just a series of random boss dudes, like the Afro guy with the 2 hot babes next to him, and like...
Yeah, who just throws them at you? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get to that part. I killed him so fast. He was like sitting in his chair, or does he do that in the cutscene?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of someone else. I'm thinking of a different boss. I'm thinking of No More Heroes 2. That's my bad.
Oh, I was gonna say, he didn't throw them at me.
No. No, what is it? Disco Funk or whatever his name is?
Okay. From No More Heroes.
No, Disco Funk is like the guy from this game, but it's the first boss of No More Heroes 2 is also doing that, and then he looks at you and he just throws the women at Travis.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, that was a fun little gauntlet. Then I got to the second round with Azel and just crushed him. First try.
Doesn't it feel good when you're at that level?
Yes,
because I remember the first time you fought him and you went, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, well, they did the fake out health bar, so I was doing like pixels of damage, when in reality it was like you were doing twice that much damage. But
yeah. And
he like dodges everything. That's another thing I completely abused this time through, was the up dodge. Was just like the spot dodge.
The jukin? Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god. Especially against the final boss. I don't even remember his name. Dark Lord Deathwitch.
I think it's like Azel or something. No,
Azel's the guy. And then like he was like, oh, he was inside Azel the whole time. I don't know. Either way.
Yeah.
It's just a big black and red dragon. Black magma dragon.
It's the devil. Yeah,
it's the devil. He looks exactly like Deathwing from World of Warcraft. That was he beat me like 2 or 3 times, but then once I realized I could just like juke out of his like laser beams and stuff, and you get Azel's God Hand. That was crazy. Yes. So he's like, I'm done with this.
Yes. When he spawns the demons and you just kill them in like 2 seconds each.
I know, they give them like 2 HP and then they give you like huge power.
No, it's because you have both God Hands, so you're doing double damage with every attack.
Oh, I thought they were like just pathetically weakened at that point.
No, it's because you're that much stronger.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, and they give you like the level 3. Well, they gave you like a level 3 one before, which I used like once.
Yeah.
And then they give you like a better version of that. But yeah, Azel, when you beat him, he's like, I'm done with this. And he rips his his devil arm off, or devil hand off, and throws it. And then
he goes, ah!
And then he just like ascends without arms. And then you just catch it in yours and you're like, oh. And then at the very end, he's like, the light is coming. Oh, what was the quote? He's like, and I shall deliver it through these God hands. Yes. And then you just God hand punch a bunch of like light, powerful, holy blasts. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. I love that game now. I might play that on hard mode. I might. Not anytime soon.
It's really good.
But
I know.
It is a very addicting loop now. Now that I'm like, I have got it figured out.
Have you done any of the challenges?
I did the ones that are like in the levels, like with the little fairies.
The arena that's at your town, because there's a whole arena that's like specialties fights.
No, I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, no, there's like 50 challenge fights in the game that you can just go and do.
Okay, I might try that. That sounds like fun.
Yep. Do you want me to tell you the final one? It's real cool.
Yes.
It's you with one God hand fighting another Gene with both God hands.
Oh. Wow, that is like the final boss of the X Legacy Collection is you as normal X fighting Ultimate X and Ultimate Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically that.
Awesome. Wow, that sounds awesome. Okay.
No, it's sick as hell, dude.
I might give that a try. Is there like a reward for doing it?
Money?
Oh.
I don't know.
I would think like it'd be cool to have like a new game plus where you can go through as God Hands mode.
It does have a new game plus where you can just retain all of your moves going forward.
Okay. Could start the game with Mock Fist.
Always good. Yeah. And you can do like the drunken style if you want.
Oh yeah, I didn't take any of those moves. I was like, those are too high tech for me.
Yeah. They have auto dodges built into them, so.
Mm-hmm. But why dodge when you can punch?
Yeah, true. Credit sequence. Incredible.
Oh yeah, the giant like massive dance off. It was like Ocarina of Time almost. Yes. It was like every single character in the game's like doing a big dance number. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that was incredible.
Dragon kick your ass into the Milky Way.
Fist to fist. I had heard that song before, and then when I heard, I went, "Oh, it's this game. This is where this song is from." Yeah, it was awesome. I had a big fat smile on my face. God Hand good, very good suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
And then I played a little bit, not a whole lot, of Air Riders. And yeah, I feel like that game just happens to me. And I push some buttons, and a result screen happens. And a lot of the times I win. Sometimes I don't.
I can do some things to make me win more often, but yeah, I feel very the same.
Probably some depth to it that I just, in my first impression, didn't fall into very hard. But I don't know, man.
There is. You guys were trash at racing me.
Yeah. I mean, learning the tracks.
Let me tell you, my strategy was I picked the Formula Star, and sometimes I turned, but usually I put the controller down.
Great. What is the Formula Star's gimmick?
It's really slow, but it has the highest top speed in the game, so it's like terrible acceleration,
like that horse!
And it barely turns. Yeah, exactly.
And this
it's like the famous horse.
It's slow.
It's slow.
What a great racing trait.
Me, the pace chaser.
It's very pretty. It's very fast. My problem is it's so fast that it feels like there's more menus than there is playing the game. Like, it feels like there's a results screen. There's a post-results screen. There's, like, picking the next level. There's, like, choosing the next challenge. There's a flash screen of the challenge. 3, 2, 1, go. And then you see all those screens again. Some of them are over in, like, 20 or 30 seconds, especially in, like, the story mode. I was watching my son play it. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad. But I don't particularly feel like picking it up all that often.
I agree. I'll pick it up for like a fun little challenge or side mode, but it's a novelty game for me.
Yeah, or like a quick rip with friends, but not for longer than like an hour. City Trial, again, I've had this problem with the original. I feel like the game should be in the city itself. Ending with like a mini game that is based on your like pickups feels bad, especially because that game is also sometimes over in like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I would rather
it never feels good just doing like oval race.
It would be great if it was like a battle royale. I think maybe you have 3 lives. You like drop half your stats if you die or something. And maybe if you
you ever done one that ended with the boss fight?
I think no, not in Air Riders. I remember in Air Ride, yeah.
Okay,
like we could never kill DDT.
Oh yeah, I find that the boss fights are the most satisfying way to end the city trial modes.
Sometimes they drop bosses like in them. I've seen that, like Giant Wheelie or Krakow.
Yeah, but like there are some where it's the same bosses as are in the single player mode. Okay. They'll just like put you against Robo DDD or something.
Seeing a lot of the old bosses was really cool though. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Like 02 and Nightmare and stuff like that.
No, I clap when, Nightmare does something as opposed to just existing. What an incredible potential man for the entire Kirby series. He'll do something this game.
Yes. Yay! Yeah, I don't really have that much to say about it. I mean, you talked about it much more in depth last time, so we don't have to talk about it.
Oh, certainly. Again. Yeah.
Do we talk about the other one now?
Clearly, if you don't got anything else.
I don't have anything else. I don't think I played anything
Okay,
else.
great.
Other than Donkey Kong Country 3. But no, let's not talk about Donkey Kong Country 3.
All right. Because we took a journey together that's still ongoing. The journey continues, as they say.
Yep.
But you also took a side journey that was like the entire journey again?
Yep. I did, and I finished it.
That's crazy when they do that?
It's not that crazy. Go ahead.
That sounds miserable, especially because you had the highlights of someone else's journey going on in the background of your journey.
Oh, that video was like an hour and a half. I dropped a lot of time into this. Okay, let's say what the game is, maybe.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
DK.
Meat and Fuck Kingdom.
Oh. What did you say?
I said Me and Fuck Kingdom, Steve.
Me in Fuck Kingdom?
Meat and Fuck Kingdom.
Oh, I said DK. I was correct.
Oh, yeah, no, you were correct.
Yeah, we're playing DK.
It's Dokapon Kingdom.
Dokapon Kingdom. Connect. Oh my god, it's DKC. I didn't even realize.
I hate that for you. If you come to me at the end of this and are like, yeah, this is actually the superior DKC, I'm going to shit and cry.
Which DKC do you prefer? Yeah, so I had picked it up last month and we talked about it briefly. I had the Wii version. I played a bit with my son and I was like, that's cool. I decided to get him the Switch version for Christmas and he loves it. And I have a campaign going with him too. I have a campaign going with just him. I have a campaign going with him and his uncle. I have a campaign going with you and the Nutbusters. And then I completed my own, I think this morning. Yeah, this morning I beat it. I'm very much addicted to this game. I think it's
I can tell, yes.
Such a fun fucking game. And honestly, playing with the 3 AIs, it's not miserable at all. You can set their turns to go very fast. There's an AI speed so that they fly through their turns. Not so fast that you can't tell what they're doing. There was a couple times I go, wait, what? Whoa, what happened? But,
oh yeah, sometimes they just like lock on to a hidden space and you go, what?
Yeah. But where do you even start with this? Okay, so for anyone who's not familiar, well, we did talk about it last time. Go back and watch it.
We did. It's the RPG board game.
Yeah, D&D, essentially. But we did the story mode, which is much different than just like Mario Party mode. This is like a grand adventure, a grand quest. With class changes, betrayal, unbelievably overpowered comeback mechanics, hilarious in-game lore stories, like... This game is just like a palette for such memorable experiences, I feel like.
Oh, completely.
Like, for instance...
And, like, all of it will become emergent from the gameplay, essentially.
Yes.
And just the random number generator of, oh, he hate me. Yep. This character hates me.
This game hates you. This game hates you. This game wants you to hate your friends. And this game wants your friends to hate you. Like... That's it. That is the goal, I think, of this game. Whoops.
No, I've heard it as the game that causes divorces, and it's true.
Yeah, I can totally see that. Because especially when it's for human players, it's not a co-op game. You're not cooperatively trying to save Dokapon Kingdom. The king says at the start, the richest one of you will be the king and get my daughter.
And he does ask her permission. He says, is that okay? And she goes, yeah, okay.
But then she goes, I guess I have to, as princess. So...
And then he goes, oh, hell yeah.
Do you know the ending of the game?
Of course
you know the ending cutscene?
Yes.
I imagine there's 2 variants. I got one variant, and I went, oh, wow. This is Atlas.
Yeah.
Anyway, I won't spoil the ending. But so yeah, in our game for sure, you had like the tale of the world hates you and you must die instantly as baby and constantly, and you must always suffer from fear and poison.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
True. So I started the game and I went, okay, I'm not going to get out of the starting area first. I'm just going to stay here and I'm going to get a level from the level 1 kobold. I miss my attack on the kobold and then it strikes me and kills me. I am behind multiple turns because I couldn't beat a level 1 kobold.
Yeah. He does like a Tatsumaki Senpupke kick too when he strikes.
Yes.
So it's incredibly embarrassing when you go, oh no!
Yes.
The animations and all the like character sprites are so fun. The character models. Yeah.
And then for the rest of the game, it just went, you can't get any towns. You are permanently afraid.
Well, our good friends Gamerbug and Silvery were playing with us, and there's a brutally overpowered comeback mechanic where if you're in last for like maybe a week or 2 weeks straight, you get
Something
this
like that,
little
yeah.
like evil devil floating above you, and then if you go to this space that's very out of the way,
Yeah, it's the start of the map. So if you've made any progress, you have to trek all the way back, and you have to land exactly on it.
Yeah, and it's at the end of like a straightaway, so you can't even like spin or abuse it.
Yep.
That being said, sometimes a guy will just give you a contract and go, "Here, you can warp to it." You're
Yes, but
terrible.
you need the proc first.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, I hope he shows up. Okay.
But then you can abandon your job, your humanity, all your worldly possessions like items, spells, money, and any towns you've given to become an absolute brutally devastating force of nature called the Darkling. And the Darkling gets like 4 to 5 spinners a turn, which in Mario terms is like you're getting 4 to 5 dice a turn, and can just kill anybody they land on, destroy their equipment, take their towns, take any town from anyone at any point if they land on it. And not only that, they're constantly charging up like this Darkling point meter, which allows them to do just insane shit, like summon everyone to them so that they can kill them one by one, or take every town on a continent, or just every town on the planet, or people's castles. It's crazy. So Silvery got this first, right? I think that's...
Yes,
no,
Silvery got it first.
You didn't get it first?
I got it. No, I kept
You got it
being
second.
tempted, and then I hunted a wabbit, and then I ran out of the ability to do it.
Right.
Smart play in retrospect, but
Yeah, you ended up like getting rewarded for the wabbit hunting, and then that put you out of 4th place. Yeah.
Yes.
So he got it first and proceeded to just murder us, take all the towns, but he spent all of his Darkling points on just setting 8 traps a turn. 8 traps, 8 traps, 8 traps, which is just... A trap is just, it'll give you like a random status ailment if you step on a space. And he did this like 4 or 5 times, and it doesn't show you where they are, so they're anywhere. So then Pyrr just went, I'm poisoned. I'm afraid. I'm poisoned. I'm paralyzed. It's a trap.
It was like Sideshow Bob with the rake.
yeah. Oh my god. And like from a gameplay perspective, you sit there and you're like, this sucks, this is awful, this is boring, but it builds such a story. Like, I have never felt more role-playing in a role-playing game than this game, right? I felt
completely.
We were crafting stories, we were crafting character arcs.
The amount of attachment I had toward one specific town.
Yeah.
I went, if you take this town, I will kill you. And then Silver goes, I'm going to take the town. I went, okay, I cast Curse on you. You're now confused. He hit himself in confusion and died instantly.
In that town. In
Exactly.
the battle for that town.
And he went, dude, what the hell? That wasn't optimal. I went, you took my town.
Yeah, don't take his
my
town.
town.
Yeah. Don't say you weren't warned. And then yeah, Gamerbug was also like beyond ahead, like $800,000 ahead of all of us.
Oh yeah.
And so when you became the Darkling, you're like, no.
I took his things. I took his castle. Admittedly, I didn't get to choose to take his castles.
You didn't
I would have liked one from Silvery, one from Gamerbug. It's a random castle.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it always takes the most expensive one.
No, because it took the cheapest one first.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So it's actual random.
Yeah. That is the only way. Like, the Darkling exists because it's the only way to stop someone who's like snowballing ahead, because you can snowball ahead, like not only just in like monetary value, but like stats and equipment and gear wise. Like,
yeah.
So that's still ongoing. We're in like chapter 5, 4 or 5.
I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's 4. We're fighting Rico Jr.
And I will say that experience was extremely different from my solo experience. My solo experience was like, I was able to steamroll very quickly. What I realized too was that towns, money, gear, all of that can be taken away from me at any point. Experience points can't. So if I'm just constantly leveling up and increasing my jobs and changing jobs, that's something that can never be taken from me. Now, will that let me win? Not necessarily, especially in a human game, because in a human game, the AI they're cheaty and they have a plan, but they're still kind of dumb in their execution of like a greater game plan. They don't really have a greater game plan. They like narrow in on a very short game plan. I got a mirror shield in my game. Okay. Which was like hidden in a locked box. And I had no idea what this did, other than it said has a chance to like reflect magic. And I was like, okay, that's sick.
Right.
And it had incredible stats. I'm like, great. One of like, I think his name was Norman. Norman was the Darkling at the time. He attacked me and he used his magic, which was like Giga Flare or something like that. Giga Scorch, something, whatever their magic attack is. I defended because I figured, well, this will give me a chance for the shield to reflect, and it fucking did. And he blew himself up. I killed the Darkling, and it lets you loot something from them. And one of the items is an accessory. It's a crown that like boosts your stats by like 300 across the board, and gives you the Darkling power of stealing towns. So I took that.
Oh yeah, of course.
But then after that point, it was kind of boring. It was not nearly as fun because I was just murdering everybody.
Yeah, you became Bowser permanently. Of course it got boring.
Yeah, like I was like a little disappointed, and then I just walked to the end, basically.
Well, they don't have the ability to go against you and be like, okay, let me terminate your equipment again.
Yeah, the best they could do was like cheese it by maybe hitting me with some field magic or something, and then, or maybe putting me to sleep and then striking me or something. Because the only thing it doesn't buff is HP. So you could do like some kind of percentage based thing, but yeah, it never happened. There
are spells that just destroy equipment, so.
Yeah. Well, near the end of the game, my mirror shield did get broken by a dragon. They use like dragon breath and it just cracks your shield. That being said, that will never happen in a human game because any human would be smart enough not to use magic in someone with a friggin' mirror shield.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
It's very different experiences, but yeah, it's an awesome game. It is quickly. I think I like it more than any Mario Party.
That would be a tough one for me.
I
think
let it be
2
said,
and 3 are debatable. Everything else, I agree with you.
It's probably not better than Mario Party in a let's pick up and grab a game and have a game. That is not. I think story mode is far and away the best way to play this.
Oh, completely.
Playing for like 10 weeks is like it's something, but
it's fun when the king gives you the equal to poop award for getting last.
Yes, that's right. Equal to poop. But the value I'm finding is the ability to set the stage to craft stories with friends and everything like that, which it still can happen in like, 5 to 6 week game, but like,
but like we're 15 hours in and we're on chapter 4 of 10.
Yeah, we just keep murdering each other.
Yeah, it's great.
It is, yeah. Because at least one of you needs to like kill a very powerful monster or deliver a very important thing for the story to progress, and it walls you off from progressing. And if everyone is just literally grabbing the leg of the next person and tearing them down every time, no progress is ever made. And it's fun.
It is.
Yeah. Because eventually the person who does like struggle their way and get that gets rewarded. So, yeah, I will still say Mario Party's better for an actual party game. I would think, but like, I'm having so much more fun with this. I get so invested in my character and my build and my job and my equipment and like my stupid little you.
Yeah, every turn, just Sam Riegel busting his vocal cords, going you.
Yeah, I have like snarky girl character or whatever, or like meanie or something like that. So every time my turn starts, or when we go to the post game stats, it just goes you. It's so funny. Excellent. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to keep playing that.
Yeah.
Whenever that happens, it's destroying my sleep schedule though, because we play way too late for an Atlantic boy like me.
Oh yeah, but like we can't stop.
No, you can't stop.
It's like a good point.
No, yeah, we need to like hit a narratively satisfactory place in our constructed story to end for a night.
Exactly.
Okay, I think that's it for games we play. Oh my god, we're already an hour and 40 deep. Damn, dude.
Yeah, dude, video games are fun.
Video games are fun. Video games are very fun. Pyrr.
Pyrr.
This time you're actually correct. How's your humanity?
I'm gonna say my humanity is pretty damn good this month.
Nice.
I just yesterday actually got back from Anime Los Angeles, which is my favorite con to go to. Asterix. I'm so sad that it overlaps with MagFest so often. Because it is such a comfortable con. It's like the size of MagFest's vendor hall and that sort of area with HalCon's attendance. So it's like actually being able to go somewhere, actually being able to talk to people behind the booths. Everyone is so kind and complimentary there. It is the nicest con that I've been to. And it's not just attendees who are always complimenting each other's cosplays. It is so nice. But it's just people on the street. I was in my Captain K. Rool outfit and an old woman came up and went, "Where's your pirate ship?" You look incredible. I love you kids. You make this city so much fun.
Awesome.
And that was like 3 old women came up to me as an ugly crocodile man with a big gun. I fixed my bussy for this actual con. So
no
I held aloft my bussy everywhere. It was great.
Nice. It looks good too. Your bussy's looking good.
Oh, dude, my bussy's looking fire. I didn't even tell you. I walked down a runway and I served croc. It was great.
Nice croc.
Oh, it was. No. I didn't say. I was accosted in the middle of the vendors hall by 2 women from the convention's planning and staff, and they're like, "We're doing a cosplay fashion runway, and you have to be a part of it. It's happening in half an hour. Can you come to rehearsal right now?" And I went, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." So I walked down a full runway. They had a fashion show going on, and there were like brands there to show their Claire Obscure inspired fashion brand. And they just had, here are the cosplayers that showed up. So I was there. I held aloft my gun. I got to the end. I pointed it toward the sky like Babe Ruth. I looked at the audience, went, and I walked back and strutted back.
This guy tongued the audience.
I sure did.
I'm sure they loved it.
I'll tell you when I get the photos back from that.
Oh, there's photos? Okay, yeah, we gotta see
Oh,
those.
yeah, no. They had a professional photographer right at the front. So.
Oh, I would hope so. It's a fashion show. Yeah. Okay, sweet. That sounds awesome. What was there much to do there, or is it mostly just like a commingling experience?
I bought a crap ton of stuff. my favorite thing with it is they have a full guidebook and they print it out for you. And it's an illustrated guidebook. So if you want to do like a stamp rally at the various booths to get various ribbons, you can do that. It has all of the guests fully broken down and actual pages in the autograph book for them to sign. They had a karaoke lounge. They had a room that was just devoted to anime music videos that played all the time. And they had the usual accoutrement of like panels and live events and whatnot. I will always love when the Cosplay Wrestling Federation shows up. And it's just... Yeah, no. It's just anime characters cutting promos. I watched Mr. Satan and Barrett Wallace have a dad off to prove who was the better dad. And they pulled out their wallets of their children. Amazing. And Barrett's was longer.
I don't know why Barrett's at an anime convention, but yeah.
Whatever, dude. Final Fantasy's an anime. You've seen Advent Children. Advent Children is an anime.
No, it's not. It's 3D animation.
It's long and incomprehensible. It's an anime.
Okay. That sounds awesome. Yeah. Did you see anyone like that you knew, or was this everyone at MagFest?
No, unfortunately, it's everyone at MagFest.
Yeah, everyone's at MagFest.
When you showed me that text of like, yeah, I'm at Mag. Yeah, I'm at Mag. Yeah, I'm at Mag. I went, shit. I even got someone from Board 8 on Game FAQs. Went, hey, are you at MAG this year? And
wow.
No.
But yeah, well, I was watching Jiggy's Game Court last night, and in the front row, I'm like, I know like 12 of these people.
Yeah.
I should be there. We got to go next year. Have to.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
it's just like, cons refuel my humanity.
Yeah.
Like, I was in the dumps the past month of just like, I can't motivate myself to do anything. And just this last thing, I remade my bussy. I remodeled my room. I'm planning things. I submitted myself for like a bunch of other convention appearances.
Nice.
Like,
I thought you were going to say I submitted myself as the new robot master for Mega Man 11 or 12.
Yeah, no. It's Pyrr Man. He's there and he tells you how he could win.
Bussyman.
Please don't say Bussyman. That's the worst.
Well,
you said it.
C-Shot was already a Mega Man weapon, remember?
Oh, you're right. I forgot about C-Shot.
Yeah.
No one cares about Concrete Man.
No. Okay, sorry to derail. You found it very fulfilling and motivating, this con.
Yes, 100%. It is the absolute worst con for me to go to when it comes to spending, because usually I just try to get like 2 or 3 things that speak to me. I go, okay, if it doesn't personally appeal to me, if it's not like absolutely calling to me, I don't get it. And then I just kept finding little things. Like I found an artist who did one of the Metal Gear Solid rations, and they made the actual ration tin, and they opened it up, and there was a little sticker of Otacon with ketchup inside.
Okay.
I got
pretty good.
I found Crash Bandicoot, who's back here. I got this bottle of glue.
Umamusume horse glue. That's fucked up.
Isn't it? But I saw it, and I was like, well, I can't not buy the Uma glue, #1 trainer brand with the carrot.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I do love when I find, like, one specific thing that's like, well, this was built for me. Like, for instance, like, in this house, we play Friday Night from Yakuza every Friday night. And I saw a standee that was literally Majima and Kiryu dancing to Friday Night. I was like, well, how am I supposed to not buy this now? Or Survivor on DS.
Oh. One sec. Is there
getting something?
Yeah.
Audio listeners, he's pulling something out.
No problem. Yeah, I have this for you when you next see it.
Is that them doing Friday Night?
That is, in fact, the stage for Friday Night.
Wow, what?
I found it in a different art style. Next time I see you, it's yours.
Okay,
Happy birthday.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
Good stuff. Yeah, cons are fantastic. Like, there's so much good, so much people, connecting outside of the digital world, which is very important. Very important.
Completely.
To just feel welcome and happy and expressing all their loves. It's great. It's good energy.
Yes.
I have a friend that goes to like 10 a year for that exact reason.
Yeah, I feel better about making content with it. I don't feel alone in making it.
Mm-hmm.
And that feels good.
There are two problems with cons. Well, there's many, but two big ones. One, you almost always get sick. Honestly, I didn't after HalCon, which was crazy.
I recovered very quickly after that one.
And two, the bitch slap of real life coming back after a con is so harsh. It's just like, oh, real life again. The post-con blues is what I'm trying to get at. Like, there is a lot, like you said, like it fills the tank and it motivates you, but then you're just like, oh, I could like remember the con.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, MakeFest has to happen. I want to look at going to some other ones too, like Too Many Games or PAX. Although I heard Too Many Games is kind of weird, but
yeah, I'm looking to like C2E2 and Emerald City Comic Con.
Heard Momo is also good.
But I've heard Momo and like Momo Holiday Matsuri. Yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So your humanity's doing good. That's good.
My humanity's doing good. I also found the video game there that I'd never played before. It was like a Konami boxing game. There was a motion capture one where you actually swung boxing gloves and had to juke out of the way to do punch-out dodges. It was fun.
Wii Sports?
Yeah, but like real.
Oh.
And like the gloves wrapped around your hands, so it was like you actually were fisting.
Oh,
so,
that's cool.
Yeah. Nice. So it felt good.
So they had a big arcade there too?
Small arcade, but yeah.
Well, anything small compared to the MagFest arcade. That thing's
It had
insane. 8
DDR machines, so it was good.
You're good. People die in unidances.
Yep.
My humanity? You ask?
I do ask.
Okay.
Tarvold? I was summoning you like Beetlejuice.
Oh, well, I'm here. Ah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay.
I was so worried.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've been like trying to do what essentially accomplish the same goal, which is connect to people more on a human level and trying to disconnect as much as I can from a lot of like digital platforms, aside from like
same
the communities that we belong to. Like those are the best, but like anything else and everything else I'm trying to minimize to the point of like extinction from my life. Like Twitter, for instance, disgusting, get rid of it. I just banned it from my Discord. Just a lot of AI stuff, pushback, although I have been seeing a lot of successful pushbacks, which is giving me a little bit more hope, which is really nice.
Yes.
But I'm trying to like remove like Google Homes and like, you know, get shows that I own, I don't need to stream and stuff like that. So that's been part of what I've been doing lately. December was also absolutely insane for me doing stuff with other people. Collab City.
Yeah, you did well with it. It was fun to watch, dude.
Oh, I'm talking about multiple things, but yeah, you're probably talking about press play.
I am, and I'm talking about other things in addition to that. I know you're doing more things, but like, of what we saw, it was fun.
Yeah, I had a blast. Yeah, so press play was like a whole big charity weekend organized by Jiggy and Overproduced Productions was the name of the company, run by Clinkit and a few others. And they just like in like 2 weeks they wanted to slap together this whole big fundraiser for Hope for the Day, which is like suicide prevention. And coming off of what happened to Duke, I was like, yep, sign me up, let's go. I was kind of hesitant at first, and then when he told me the cause, I was like, okay, I'm dropping everything, let's do it. I'm doing this one for Duke. And then it was all just like video game music people. So it was Jack, Jules, Lacey, Lolly. I can't possibly name them all. Those were, but the people I was familiar with before I went were like Jack, Jules, and Lacey, and Jiggy, and then and also Ro and Tara were there as well. Well, they were remote, but they were part of it. And then I just met a whole bunch of new people, and they're all like, musicians are so fucking cool. They're so cool, and they're so easy to get along with, and there's just such genuine people, and they love what they do, and they're so passionate and talented, and it's impossible to not sit in a room with all of them and not feel blessed that like you're surrounded by all this raw talent and good energy. We had so many laughs, so many like tender good moments. It was unbelievable. I was terrified going in. I'm like, I am the untalented one. Because I was the only one on the talent list that wasn't a musician. So like they would have to say everything like, all right, musicians and Tarvold, this is what we're going to do, musicians and Tarvold. I was like, guys, give me a cowbell.
Hey, they included you.
I was like, if you give me a cowbell or something, we could just say musicians. We don't have to do this anymore. I was like,
no, I'll give you the triangle and give you a Chunky Kong cosplay. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah. So like the night before we go, or maybe 2 nights before we go, Jiggy's like, can we hop on a call? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I hop on a call with Jiggy, and there's like 10 people in there, and they're like, hey, Tarvel, we're going to give you 2 hours to start the show. Can you do that? And I was like, yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I was like, yes, of course I can. What? I was like, what do you want me to do? They're like, oh, you'll come up with something. We want you to like come up with a game that like kind of melds everyone together, brings everyone together, and like breaks the ice essentially, and sets the tone for like the rest of the weekend. So that's when I came up with like the heads up game. So I was like, okay, it'd be fun to have people go up and act out different video game characters, or like have to sing a famous video game song and see if all the musicians could get it. And it did. It ended up being really cool. What I was blown away by was just the production value. There was like 15 cameras, there was like a whole set, there was a production crew of like 7 or 8 people, all with headsets, like talking to each other. Jiggy is so good with like the cinematography of everything too, and like they do like the fade outs and the pan arounds, and he's got like this balance cam thing, and like,
no, the fact that you're telling me this came together in 2 weeks from passion is incredible, because it was so well produced and so well thought out.
It was, well, it was very well produced. But most of everything you saw, we all came up with that like very shortly before we went on. We were like, okay, we got this set coming up. We're gonna do these incentives, and then the production team was just so good and so fast that they could like whip it together instantly. And then, like, whoops, sorry. And they were like, Tarvold, anything you need, tell me what you want to do, tell me how we do it, and we'll just do it. And I was like, okay, I want to do Family Feud. They're like, okay, let's whip together a whole Family Feud game. And they did it so fast and with such professionalism and quality. I was blown away. It was so good. I would totally do it again. And they basically just said, like, you're the unofficial MC of this whole thing now. So whenever, like, we need to fill dead air, whenever we need to read donations, whenever we need to, like, introduce things, you're the guy. And it was a lot of fun. So I was a little nervous and rusty, so I like flubbed up a few things, but everybody did. But that's, again, that's what makes it kind of human though, right? Because we were all just
that's
like,
the nature of it. Everyone just trying for that common goal.
Yeah, and we all had a blast. It was so fun. Left with a lot of new friends. That was incredible. The night before I left, okay, so yeah, it must have been 2 nights before I left. I played in Final Fantasy Family Feud, which was really fun, on a YouTube channel called Final Fan TV. And I asked friends Tom Lazan and Cristal to join me, and they're like, hell yeah, we love Final Fantasy, because I knew for sure Crystal has like 15,000 hours in Final Fantasy 14.
Yes.
And I was like, and I haven't played it at all. So we will very much, overlap each other's gaps in knowledge. And Tom has played them all. So I was like, okay, well, Tom's a no-brainer. And he was totally down. Crystal was totally down. And then they started the game, and they're like, okay, Tarvold, since you're team captain, you got the first question. Arrange all of these Final Fantasy 14 holidays and date they appeared. And I went, fuck. Oh, no.
To be fair, you were evenly matched with the other team.
Yeah, the other team had an equally zero knowledge of Final Fantasy 14, thank God. Even though they still beat me at that part. But it was it was really fun. We were against the Crystal Bears, who was like Ridesy Shoe Puff, Easley, and Drugel. They were great. Final Fan TV, they did a great job. They set it up. They had a really fun gimmick too, where it was like the white elephant Christmas, where each answer was one of the things, and you had to either take it or exchange it. That was so clever. The biggest problem I had was with the survey people. You guys answered wrong so much. Chat, God, I hate when chat's wrong. Why is chat wrong so much?
Chat is wrong almost all the time, unless I'm speaking.
Chat,
in which case, it's only wrong like 70% of the time.
Chat, just be better. Be better. Not the freaks here.
Why do you think I win so many contests? It's because I'm right.
I know.
It's not because I'm talented. It's because I'm correct.
Arguably, that's more important. And that was a lot of fun. They said that they'd have us back to defend our title at some point, so that could be really cool. I also came up with the absolute best Final Fantasy themed Christmas team name. Okay.
You did.
Do let's see what Fal see. That's for the 13 fans.
Let's see what Fal see.
And the hosts like sung it every time. That was really fun. And yeah, we were getting absolutely smoked the entire time, but then we came back in the final round to get the top 4 answers. Bang, 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 all in a row. So proud of my team. Go Tom and Crystal. So that was great. And then, of course, I finally put out, late because of all the computer issues, but on January 1st, the season 4, 5, and 6 grand finale video game music trivia. That was a close one. I definitely fucked up the pizza music.
You sure did. I warned you.
You did? And I made a mental note to like, okay, change the pizza music. Change the pizza music. And I even wrote down a bunch of notes. And then when Tom said, "Did you get this from Silva Gunner?" I had like a sinking feeling. I went, oh, fuck. Oh. I missed that one thing on my checklist. And then I went, no, wait, maybe. And then I looked at my checklist I brought up and I was like, fuck, I didn't do that part. There was a bunch of other stuff I had to do. And whoops. Yeah, we recorded that like, God, like the 12th. It was a long time between when we recorded it and when it came out. I felt bad. And then I was getting very scared near the end. I was like, oh God, if Ryan loses by less than 20 points, this is going to be very bad. This is going to be controversial. And it still would have been extremely close, but he still would have placed third. But all of them did great. It was a very, very close finale. It was Brett Ultimus, Tom Fox, and Nairman, and they all did amazing. So easy to hang out with. Those guys are so fun.
No, they did a fantastic job. It was great, the energy in the room, feeling that.
And the whole first round, I always love the rites of passage. Seeing everybody that comes back, seeing everybody come back and bring their song and a voice clip. I can't possibly thank them all, but like, I love that part so much. Even if like the contestants don't really get it, that round for me is more for the viewers of the show than it is for them. Because
I agree.
I don't necessarily expect the contestants to go back and watch every episode. I do warn them. I say, you will be tested on the history of not only video game music, but this show. But they don't have to heed my warning. And I don't expect them to. That's a lot to watch.
No, they should have. I did.
Yeah, I know.
And then you went, put away your notepad. And I went, damn it.
But did you hear what I said to Tom in the episode? Because he asked, he's like, can I whip out a notepad and write? And I was like, yes, if you do it during the episode, that's fine. You can't come in with pre-recorded notes. Yeah. Yeah, and I made that round easier too for that exact reason. Like, instead of trying to guess without any voice clip, playing the voice clip makes it a little easier. And you know what? I think I'm going to change it even further for the next time I do this to be a mixture of both. I will say, you can guess the submitter now for 3, or I'll play the clip and then you can guess it for 1. So you could do either.
No, that is a smart way of doing it.
Yeah.
Couldn't help but notice every single one of their scores was lower than mine in my finale. Oh. So, and I am 1-1 with Claire. So in that sense, I'm still in first place.
Sure. Wait, no. Tom doesn't have a loss. You have a loss.
Yeah, but his score was lower than mine. Number smaller.
We'll have to
in same context.
Did you compare the max amount of points from each episode? Because Tom might have had access to less. I score
really well.
Tom might have had access to less. In fact, he definitely did, because your rites of passage were all worth 5. His were all worth 3.
How many did he get? because you have to go by maximum based on the individuals. And I was certainly less coded with the TRG expanded universe than my fellow competitors, who are lovely. And may I point out, in fact, that I am now one of the only people who has had no rites of passage, considering that Jared had his own that hit me.
Sure.
I am saying that I am the most slighted contestant who has ever been on this show.
Hey,
no one has suffered as I have.
I think Nairman might challenge that now because he got robbed of 20 points.
I was robbed of getting Warcraft 3 wrong for no reason. For like 2 points that
if
would
you
have
truly
mattered.
Okay, here's if you want to truly compare X stats, I think this is the only fair way to do it, is you compare the maximum amount of, like, assume you got every question right in your episode and take your score and divide it by that, and do the same for anyone else. Then it'll be like you scored like a test score, like 33% or whatever. Because I think too there was even more patrons in your round than there was in that one. I didn't get one from everybody in that one, so.
Well, that just sounds like
any
the
mathematicians out
didn't
there
believe in Tom and Friends as much as they did me and Friends.
We'll see. That's about.
I think that's just a difference of opinion.
Fair enough. I would like to do it like a Sports Center X stats kind of breakdown. That would be kind of fun. A lot of work, but it'd be fun.
Oh, I did. I think I did for the first season. I think I'm like in the raw X stats third.
Of just the first season? No.
You
mean the first era?
The first era.
Yeah, okay.
I believe it goes Claire, Pro Jared, then me.
Pro Jared, oh, interesting.
I think he scored directly better on Claire.
Yeah, that was a close one, for sure, the Season 2 championship. And then, Season 7's coming soon. Second chance. So, the gimmick here is I'm asking 9 people who have never won a game to come back and play again. I'm going to be doing an AMA next week, and it will also be a cast reveal, okay? We'll have both. Ooh. Yes. And then I was absolutely tortured for 4 hours with the worst video game music song of all time on New Year's Eve. That was a lot of fun, though. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, that was incredible.
Candice DeBebe.
I'm just a kitten, barely fit my mittens. Ooh.
Someday
I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever going to be is mean. Wow.
Yes! We dug up the Taylor Swift DNA. We dissected the kitten and found Taylor Swift DNA inside the kitten.
Yes. What's your name?
You got a nasty mouth.
Start with a D. Start with B.
That's good. Oh, man. Yeah, there was some truly heinous shit in that. Assignment understood, for sure. Mm-hmm. Fun stream. And then, taking a break this month from streaming at all. We're still going to do, like, the contest, but that's about it.
Oh, yeah.
That's about it. That's it for my humanity, I think. I'm good now. It's all out.
Yep. Humanity's good, dude.
Humanity is good.
Yeah.
Do not undervalue human-to-human communication. All right. Speaking of which, we have the Happening Star. What? Wait, let me hit the button first. Ha! I've hit the button. We're back.
I'm proud of you. I didn't think you could do it, but you managed.
I did manage. Pyrr, what's happening?
Well, let me get you the trailer that came out, because this is just incredibly cool. Ties into what we're doing later. What I really wanted to highlight is the power of fan communities, specifically in the fighting game community. We've seen incredible things over the past year. I
think your last one was that too, right? Fighting game community related?
Yeah, fighting games are like cool and stuff, but like modding communities have been fantastic. Like, have you seen, Max Dude's efforts in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond?
Oh yeah.
And then Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Community Edition, where they balanced, I think, around 80 new characters for that game and added them.
I heard about it. I think probably in the Wooly. I think Wooly brought that up at some point. But I never actually looked into that one.
Utterly incredible. And then something that hits very close to me, which I'm bringing up for this, I'm linking it in Discord for you, is...
Do you want me to play it? I don't...
I
don't have a scene for that. I don't have a scene for
no
that.
problem. No problem. I'm just linking it for any reason. Is Kong Meng, who
put it in chat.
I can put it in chat. That's true.
Yeah.
I will do that and link that. That is Kong Meng has been making custom characters for Dragon Ball Fighters. And I don't mean like a reskin, I mean completely adapting the character. And their first one was Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And that does not play like a Dragon Ball Fighters character. It plays like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure made by Capcom character. He has the world. He's able to use it as a puppet character. It has a completely unique movesets and animations and voice lines. Everything here is the idea of a guest character in a fighting game executed as well as possible by one guy.
That's crazy.
And it is a fantastic job. But closer to my heart is that he did this again with Yami Yugi
of the cards
from the Yu-Gi-Oh series. And I need to break down how incredible this character is. Because it's based on, the Dragon Ball Fighters engine. Yugi does not fight. He has the Dark Magician permanently summoned, and the Dark Magician does all the normals. While Yugi is there, he has a 5-card hand. Each of his cards corresponds to a different input of, like, the furthest right card is Hadoken. The middle card is the Shoryuken motion. Or, I'm sorry, the down for the middle card, and so on and so forth. And each one can be a monster, spell, or trap. Depending on he does light, medium, or heavy, he will do a different spell, trap, or monster attack. The light version is Celtic Guardian. The medium version is Gaia the Fierce Knight, or Curse of Dragon if he holds the button down. The heavy version is Summon Skull.
What?
You could pull out Swords of Revealing Light. And then when he uses that slot, if he does it again, he will draw another card. So that he is stocking that up. So your quarter circle back could be the monster, and then you could draw a trap card, and it could be Mirror Force the next time that you use it. Whoa. He has a 40-card deck, and if he draws through his entire deck, he dies on the spot.
Amazing. I was going to ask.
Because he decks out. One of his supers is Slifer the Sky Dragon, which does more damage based on the number of cards you have in your hand.
What the fuck?
And he has Berserker Soul, which discards his entire hand, and every time he does a single draw, if it's a monster, the super does more damage and lasts longer. However, it's based on the actual draws of your deck, so if you turbo through your spells and trap cards, it can become the longest 8-hit version of that super.
Whoa.
And...
And
he has Exodia in the deck. If you get all 5 pieces, you don't KO your opponent. This is a team game. You kill all of them instantly. You win the match.
How do you not get Exodia if you're just ripping through cards all the time?
Because then you're not playing the fighting game. Then you're just trying to find Exodia, and your opponent is punching you in the face. And if you accidentally summon one of the Exodia cards, it'll just be, oh no, I wasted my 1 Exodia on Celtic Guardian.
Right. Can you see the cards? Like the player?
You can see if it's a monster, spell, or trap, or if it's an Exodia piece.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. That's
So
fucking
essentially...
insane.
If you're going for Exodia, your Hadoken motion is disabled for the rest of the match. And if you do it on accident, you're dead.
Wow. Now, is this, this sounds incredibly cool and incredibly faithful. Is it at any is it at all fair? Like, or is he just completely broken?
Yeah. No, he's balanced around it because you're managing all of these systems. Do we know yet if he's entirely broken? No, but he functions very, very well and is a very, very strategic character. It is like this absolute maximalist design in a way that, as someone who has talked about fighting game designs for years, I absolutely adore.
Yeah, this sounds perfect. Like, this sounds like it was made by the exact right people. That's crazy. How and this is in Dragon Ball Fighter Z, yes?
Yes.
Are there a lot of modded characters in that, or is it like this is like the first one?
This specific creator has only made Yugi and Dio.
Okay.
And these are by far the most extensive mods. Like, a lot of them are skins. Like, I've seen dripped out Goku, which is funny.
Okay.
Where he's just wearing the jacket and always has his arms crossed, and every time that he does a dodge, it does the "da" sound effect. That always sounds like the "rip him open, take it back, guys" from Aladdin.
Yeah. Yeah, he sounds like a way more complicated but effective Phoenix Wright from Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yes, it's like if Phoenix Wright started with all of his evidence ready and didn't have a turnabout mode, but was actively applying it. Or that man from Guilty Gear, when they finally added him.
Okay. So I tried to make Phoenix work so much. And eventually I did get something resembling competitive, but it ended up being too much work for me.
No, I feel bad because they nerfed him, because it used to be if you got him into turnabout mode, his assist would still have armor. So one of the best assists in the game was you get Phoenix in turnabout mode, you make him run away, and then he does invincible paper toss.
Oh, God. No happy birthdays.
Yeah. But they nerfed that right out of the game, and now he's not great. But this Yugi design is incredible. It's one of my favorite things when you revisit a game and people have gone back to it to the point where you want to play it again. And this is breathing life back into that game, and I love that.
That is cool. Can you mod it on, like, Switch, or is this a PC-only thing, probably?
It's probably just PC.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm sure you could find a way, but, like, I doubt it would be supported.
Yeah. I have a bunch of things here. Let's go with this one.
I know, it was a cool month.
This is just another LOL random what the fuck story.
Okay.
Do we have any NFL football viewers in chat? Because...
Damn, our crossover is crazy.
I know! Bubble Goop Swamp from Banjo-Kazooie was played during Sunday NFL football.
It's true.
For some goddamn reason. I can actually play the audio at least. Let me do that.
Yeah, go for it.
Here we go. They're trying to make fun of the fact that he's looks like a frog when he's in his stance, and Bubble Goop Swamp has the frog sound effects in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they just played the whole thing. Who knows if they even asked for the rights? But they did it. And yeah, that erupted my social media. Like, did I just hear Bubble Goop Swamp? Did I just hear that during football? And I saw it because Grant Kirkhope himself posted a video of it, and he says, "So they're playing my music in the NFL now?"
Incredible.
Again, just a very quick, short, haha, funny story.
Yeah.
Before we get into the next section. Take us in.
What do you expect? I'll Millennium Ring you in. Go ahead. Open the game.
Got him.
So we're here.
Performing for you?
Do you like me at all?
I thought we would have a delightful time revisiting something that was mutually appreciated in our childhoods.
So did I.
That's something that I follow and I really enjoy, and I wanted to share that love with you.
So, I had a journey with this. I had quite the journey with this.
Go ahead and tell
should
me.
we
I have my
fight
own
first or
journey.
should we talk first?
Oh, let's go ahead and chat. I think it ends better with the duel.
Okay. All right. So, I downloaded this game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And like you said, I thought we would have a delightful experience revisiting an old game we used to play.
Yeah.
That is not what happened.
No, that's exactly what happened.
Not to me! Not to me, Pyrr! Okay.
That seems like a rough skill issue, buddy. But like, tell me about it.
Okay.
Tell me what went wrong for your ability to enjoy a children's card game.
There's not a child on this planet without a coach that could figure this game out. Show me that child. Okay, anyway. Even the one in universe needs a secret god to help him. An Egyptian
No, there was
pharaoh
like that
god.
one kid from America. She was like 8. She had a Shadow Ghoul deck. She was like the North American champion.
Okay, so I booted the game up, I created an account, and I did the tutorial. And the tutorial was like, here's how you summon a monster. Here's how you win the game. Here's how you attack. You can set a trap. You can play magic cards or spell cards. Am I crazy? They used to be called magic cards, now they're spell cards?
They used to be called magic cards, and then magic went,
That's
and they were
insane.
like,
Magic is such a generic
spell
word, but whatever.
cards. I know. But it being magic cards specifically.
I suppose. Okay, whatever. And then the tutorial ended after like that. It's like I think maybe it talked about defense and attack mode, and like flips, but it was so nothing. The tutorial was so nothing. In fact, it didn't teach me anything I didn't already know. Like I knew all that stuff. So I got through that. I opened some packs. I got to pick a starter deck. And I'm looking at the options on the menu. It's like deck. Well, I can't do that because, I don't have any extra cards to put in. Shop, I don't want to do that because I don't want to like burn money on this. And then I thought it said sold, but it's actually solo. So I'm like, can I sell my cards? All right, whatever. Because the text is very like square, so the O looks like a D.
Yes, it's very blocky.
Yeah.
I can see that now. I have the menu open right now.
Yeah. So then I went, okay, duel. I go into a duel. Start a duel. I go second. I sit there for 7 minutes watching this guy play tons of cards with Bible's worth of text on each of them, and they're flying by so fast I don't even have time to read them, because I know people will say reading the card explains the card. They didn't let me. And by the end of it all, he had like 3 or 4 different versions of Blue Eyes White Dragon with like 4,000 attack power. I had no idea what was happening, and I just lost. I instantly lost, and I went, oh, well, the tutorial didn't prepare me for any of that. And I'm like, but it still leveled me up, and I went into like casual mode. That didn't feel very casual. I don't think there are casuals playing this game, to be fair. So that was a very frustrating experience, but I kept playing a few more games, and then I went into the solo mode, now knowing that it actually says solo and not sold.
Right.
And I played like through like some goblin deck where the goal was to mill your opponent by giving them cards that killed their own monsters or something like that. Did you play this mode?
It was the Goblin of Generosity guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was interesting. I still lost a few of those matches though, because again, you need to have a lot of knowledge. So this is what. So then I took a step back and I went, no, there's no way this is how the experience is supposed to be. I'm missing something here. Something ain't right. Because there's no way that this is what the new player experience is. This can't be the expected way for new players to come in and do this.
Right.
So I do what I usually do, and I looked for people who are smarter than me to help me. And much like Yugimoto summons Yami Yugi through the Millennium Puzzle. Did I got that right?
Yes.
I reached out to a pro Yu-Gi-Oh player to come join this call right now, and I'm going to bring them in.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. But could you imagine?
Dude, if this is how I get introduced to MBT, for him to blast my ass.
Could you imagine if I summoned one right now? No. Though I did think of that, but like yesterday, and I went, damn, I should have done that. But anyway.
That would have been sick, dude.
Either way, I still went to YouTube because I'm thinking, okay, Konami clearly does not know how to onboard new people. This is just an awful experience. I don't know what I'm doing, and they expect me to know what I'm doing. So I went and watched Jesse Cotton. I watched Farfa. I watched MBT. I watched a guy named Rawren, looking for like a tutorial or an onboarding of some kind.
Right.
And oh man, what I got was not that, but I got a very large amount of history and, you know, meta commentary, and frankly, from the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh creators on YouTube, a lot of doom and gloom. I don't know if you watch many of them, but
I do.
Yeah, you do? Okay. A lot of them are just echoing what I had already thought. Like, Konami has no idea how to bring new people in anymore. There was attempts with like starter decks, but it ended up being that like even those didn't really prepare you very well for what the game actually is, because the game that people think it is like you summon some monsters, they fight, and you support the monsters with spells and traps, which is like what it used to be. That's not what it is anymore. Now,
yeah, it's fun now.
People like will concede off coin flip, because going second, a lot of the times with certain archetypes, you just lose, which is insane to me. So I got a lot of history, and I heard some really interesting and fun stories, honestly. Like one where there's this guy who's very famous for being one of the older Yu-Gi-Oh players, but playing the most toxic fucking decks. Toxic. You're not playing the game anymore.
Exodia
decks ever.
Mystic Mind.
Yes, and yes. I heard and read that whole story. That was amazing. One more piece. More piece. Then I learned about the story of like this insanely top level pro just shitting on a child live at like a broadcasted Konami.
Yep.
The kid had never played before, and the guy's like dropping like a 20-piece combo.
An interesting deck composition here.
He
got a turn.
The commentators are doing their best to like not completely embarrass this child who has never played. I don't know how that even, what steps were taken to get to that point, but that was insane. I learned about Max C.
Yes.
This word, I thought it was Maxi, like Maxi Pad for the longest time, because they kept saying like Maxi ruins the game, Maxi is a problem, Maxi is brutal, we need to get rid of Maxi. I learned a whole lot of, because I knew I wasn't into the game, I wanted to do my research and get knowledge another way.
No, I appreciate the due diligence quite a lot.
Yeah, and I went deep. I watched like 20 hours of YouTubers talking about it. And then I found a video from MBT that said how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I went, oh my god, this is it. Because it was like an hour and a half.
Right.
And then, again, that wasn't what the video was. There was some parts of it that were breaking up. Okay, well, this is how these cards work. This is how these cards work. But it was scattered all over the place. And only like 45 minutes in did he tell you how to win.
Right.
And it was like interspersed with like interviews from famous players, card designers, and everything. It was a very well made video. It was like a documentary essentially.
Yes.
But it was
Yes,
not.
no, I've seen it as well.
Oh, you have? Okay. It was not
Yes.
a tutorial or onboarding in any way. It did not. I don't feel like it prepared me at all for the like. This game in execution is so much different than the rules. Does that make sense?
Yes, because the additional rules are created through the cards and archetypes.
Exactly. It like the games are formed by the rules on the cards themselves and not in the rule book.
Yes.
So essentially, you just need to be familiar with a lot of cards because they never rotate anything out. So there is decades worth of cards. Obviously, they're not all played. Obviously. But to a new player, that new player doesn't know which ones are played and are not played. They're given like a bunch of random ones on this app. And another thing I saw people say is like, oh well, most of the text on the card is superfluous, or you don't need to care about it, you don't. But again, a new player is not going to know what text I can not read or ignore, right? So
Right.
like it feels like Yu-Gi-Oh now has changed to the point where it is very fast and very combo PC and extremely like, let's get this shit done as quickly as humanly possible, or the opposite, whereas I'm not letting you play any of your cards. Which is like, Pokemon to me was like that with like the VMAX cards, where it's like 3 prize cards that deal out like 400 damage a hit. And it like let's end the game in 3 turns. And I specifically don't play that mode because I don't like those games. I don't like those games where I feel like one person is just sitting there, just taking it while the other person is doing everything based on the coin flip or just luck of the draw. Now, luck of the draw would be fine, but I feel like in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's so many searches and so many abilities that you really don't need that much luck of the draw, right? Like, there's maybe like half your deck can start your combo chain. So I found another video that was like, here's how we fix Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was like, we need a YouTube tutorial video to teach new people how to play. Because the only real way right now is to either bash your head against the wall for months. Like, I think it was far for this. Like, you have to play for months to get familiar with all these cards, or you have someone coaching you, like someone who is very, very well versed in the game to kind of, cut out the crap and like give you the most important information at the time. I did not have that. I had YouTubers, and in fact, one of the videos was like, oh, this video, yeah, this doesn't exist. No one's ever made it, because I think it's like impossible. There's no one video that can prepare you for what this game actually plays like, because like you said, it's usually dictated by the cards themselves more so than the rules. So the only thing you can really do is just get familiar with it and play for a very, very long time. And that's not something a lot of new people are going to be willing to do, because it's very daunting. Very daunting. Even just reading one card is daunting. But to understand all of them and all the interactions, it is, I think, without any hyperbole, this is the most complex TCG that I've ever played, for sure. You haven't spoken a really long time. You're scaring me.
I really want you to say everything that you need to say. Because this is a very interesting experience. I'm prepping the super for the moment that you're in vulnerability.
I see. Okay.
Let me know.
All right. What was I? Yeah. So this is why I looked to the community, like the YouTubers or streamers, to try and get a better understanding. But all I saw was them saying like, "This is a huge problem. Oh God. Oh no." Like like YCSers are going up, but those are all top level players, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And that population is fine, because catering to the existing fans is easy. You essentially just power creep. But the more you do, the more inaccessible the game is to brand new people, especially brand new people who don't have someone else coaching their way through it. So you can talk now.
Go ahead, take a sippy. You're okay.
Okay.
That's a very, common experience.
I got a
never
Goemon
mind.
card, and that was really cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, they have, like, a full Goemon set. They got a Bisumaru, too. They got Yae.
I got
They
the
got
Goemon one.
multiple versions of Sasuke.
Nice. Okay. I will say that
it's
the app itself is very clean. Aside from, like,
yes.
some cards glitch out, and, like, I literally can't read them. They're, like, code. But the app is clean, and the art is amazing.
Was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. It was just like the whole text was ciphered out into, like, I don't know. I couldn't read it. But the app is great. The animations are great. It's clean. It seemingly does everything it needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very, very overwhelming for a new player. And you said the winner of this duel decides the next one.
Oh, yeah. And you agreed to it.
But what?
You agreed to it.
I did. I had no idea what I was getting into.
That's okay. I'll tell you outright, I did not go crazy with this. I specifically limited myself to, you get 2 days to do whatever the hell. I get 2 days to construct this. This is me still at the same level as you. I didn't, like, prep this and get you a meta level deck. I did, okay, I want to get in at a new player experience level. I want to feel the exact same thing that you're feeling. So what I did was I plunged into this game, raw dog, at about the same time you did.
Okay.
And I wanted to make sure, I wanted to figure things out. I did find the tutorial lacking, and I went, is there more? And then the answer was yes. You just click this button, and it will tell you how to do the other things in the tutorial, and it will get you a card that is permanently added to your collection to teach a new mechanic.
How?
You hit solo. You go to training and challenges, and then you pick dual restart or dual training. And then it will get you Raigeki. It will get you Monster Reborn. It will get you these big DM staples. Now, are these exactly meta cards? No, but they're good starting playmakers.
I mean, Raigeki seems good.
Raigeki is pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Gamerbug, if you keep talking, I'm going to ban you very quickly. Because all you do is shit on this game that I love.
I don't read chat. I don't read chat.
That's great.
Okay.
Cool. I will ban your mod. Anyway. Okay. From actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And from playing this, I went and I, developed it, and I found the starting deck to be very lacking, having a lot of holes, very much. I set this card and pass, and I hope that you don't do something. I went into more of the solo modes, and it did something that I really loved, which was it would tell the story of the card's artwork.
Yeah. That was
through
cool.
These animated cutscenes.
That was cool.
And then give you the deck, and the stories would imply the play style. And being able to do that, being able to go through the history of the game and how it's developed essentially through the cards, through these ideas of mechanics. That's what I loved, because I played Magic the Gathering for the first time over this holiday. And what I loved the most was when I got a Final Fantasy card. And I went, oh, it's like that thing in Final Fantasy. When I play Umaru, he has a Berserker type of effect.
Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just that for everything. All of these cards and all of these archetypes are telling a story. Your searcher is like a dog because he's fetching your cards. Mm-hmm. There are so many searchers who are just dogs who will seek that out for you. Mm-hmm. All of the have this mechanical purpose to build this story that they're telling. One of there's a pendulum archetype that is just a little girl who you place in the pendulum scale zone, and then you don't do anything with the other pendulum scale, and she has a magic effect where she summons out monsters from the extra deck. And once she has too many out, she ends up wiping the field and putting herself back in the hand. It is the story of a little girl dreaming up monsters, waking up, and realizing she made a mess of her tantrum and cleaning up the room so then she could go to sleep again. And all of them link into that effect. It is... I know in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, there's always this talk about trusting your cards, believe in the heart of the cards, believe in your deck. And I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Managed to evolve into a game where that becomes the core crux, where you go, you're looking for this card, you're looking for this extender. You have to know the cards in your deck.
Yes.
And in exploring that, you create your own varied play style. Did you hear the story about the guy who plays sous chefs, which are essentially a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are based around sushi?
Okay.
Adapted into like naval warfare. So it's like a battle tank made of sushi. There is a guy who walks around and he is in a full sushi outfit, brings down a custom sushi board and plays his sous chef deck. Like he's serving you sushi at a restaurant. That is his entire gimmick and his life.
That's
and
cool.
He is an actual sushi chef doing this. He's not meta, but he is beloved because of what he does.
Oh, you don't mean in the anime, you mean a human being.
Yes, I mean a human being.
Oh my god, okay. That's
Yes.
even cooler.
No. I'm not talking about freaking the man with the mustard powers from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX or whatever.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about a real man.
Okay, that's cool. I like all that too.
Exactly.
Like this part of the game I love is what you're describing. It's like how the cards tell a story and there's a narrative, and the fact that you do need to know all the cards in your deck to know how they come together and tell that story is important to the gameplay. That is cool.
Yes.
I think I'd need so much more time than 1 month to get that and like figure that out.
I think that the game does a pretty good job from what I saw, because I came into this client blind in order to do this, at letting you essentially sample this archetype and be like, do I like what it's going for? Do I like what it's trying? Do I like the story and the art behind it? And if you go yes, then the game goes, okay, then you can craft this card, which is basically saying you can sacrifice a bunch of your other cards of a similar rarity. I believe it's a 3-to-1 ratio. You can sacrifice 3 cards of one rarity to get any other card of that rarity.
Okay.
And then when you craft that card, it unlocks the booster pack that has that card and its support cards in it. So if I wanted to play a specific archetype, I would look that up, and then I would get the one card that I needed, and then I could draw packs based around that. And I think that's really, really cool. The game is also very good. It has a system that can recommend cards to build your deck with. And you can go do it from my library, or do it from every card available in the pool, or do it from every card, but I don't have ultra rare material, so do it with every card that isn't an ultra rare. And it will help you develop a deck through that. And I find that incredibly cool. Now, does it have a big onboarding problem? Of course, but I view it in the same way that I view fighting games having a big onboarding problem, where people are looking at that tippity top. People are looking at that issue. And if they jump into ranked, they're going to get mollywopped by some guy who's been sandbagging and smurfing so that he can kick your ass in low ranks.
Wow.
That's absolutely true. I did that. I got my ass kicked. I sat there and watched a combo a few times and got killed.
I think the difference there is, though, that in a fighting game, you hit a button, you do a thing, and it's like instant feedback. I know, okay, hitting this button, I do this thing. Whereas in Yu-Gi-Oh, there are so many cards with so many abilities and reactions and activations and interactions that as a new player, and what you said, like, I get a cool card, I get the cards that synergize with it, I'm still not even sure what synergizes with it. And then I definitely don't know what the opponent's going to do and how to like interact with anything the opponent's going to do, because they're going to have a bunch of cards I've never seen before.
I find that the same thing as learning a fighting game matchup. And so like, oh, what are they doing? What is it? Yu-Gi-Oh! You just have more time and get to understand the intricacies of it. And while you're at that point, the end game of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Is to create, on the first turn, an impregnable wall that has enough negates and enough ideas to destroy anything that your opponent can do. And then your opponent's idea is to dismantle that wall or find a way to survive the push of that wall. And there are multiple ways of going about this. Yu-Gi-Oh! Introduced something called hand traps, which are cards that you can play from your hand to interrupt. And they're not one-size-fits-all solutions. The biggest part of the metagame is figuring out when is the greatest time of vulnerability to activate this hand trap. It is a matter of timing and finding the best line. And is that trial and error? Is that figuring things out? Yeah, 100%. But it's a matter of developing that game sense over time. And that's what I find so compelling. While from the outside it looks like a series of checks and functions, it is so easy to screw up a combo in Yu-Gi-Oh! It is so easy to missequence something that I find not doing that, and I find navigating that really, really captivating in order to make your deck do the cool big thing that it needs to do. And that's what keeps bringing me back to the game. It is one of constant points of interactivity.
Yeah.
In spite of looking like solitaire at times, it is one where you are constantly mentally engaged for the point of, okay, and then I can do this, and then I can figure it out. It is figuring out what tools your opponent has at their disposal at any given time, and where their weaknesses, and where do you bite, and can you bite at that? Do you play offensively or defensively based on that? And it is such a strong back and forth. It is such a game that can wildly seesaw depending on that. While, you may only play 5 turns of Yu-Gi-Oh!, there are more actions in those turns and more decisions being made by both players than in 30 turns of Magic.
Maybe, yeah. If we're talking just standard Magic, yeah.
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 I'm not talking Commander with 4 players.
Yeah, okay.
No. Yeah. No. I'm not expanding to that much. But this is what I find interesting. It is a character-driven card game based around almost a fighting game-like mentality of psyching out your opponent. And ducking and juking. That's what I really enjoy about Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's hard to get there. It is hard to get there. Mm-hmm. But I feel like this client did a pretty damn good job of letting you experiment with various decks and get to that point.
I don't think so. But, I agree with everything else you said, that, there is more, you do need to know exactly where to break someone's chain or to bust through their wall. Mm-hmm. I don't think, even if I had been playing all month, maybe if I'd been playing all month, but this month was insane. I just did not have time.
No, I get it. Yeah.
I don't know if I would still know. And it's just a lot. I would have preferred to have a gradual build up instead of, here's an entire archetype, do this. A tutorial that is sloped more evenly all the way up the hill than it is. Because I found the actual tutorial was just nothing, rule book, basically. And then the solo, the goblin thing was this is this is a whole ass deck.
Yeah, but they have a practice mode, and then they have an actual duel for it. So it tells you the combo first, and it walks you through the combo, and then you do the combo, and it's here is an expansion of the combo. Apply what you learned in this scenario. And that's what I found cool. That is more than I thought for this.
I wish the game had,
and that's why I'm actually willing to go to bat for it.
I feel like the game should have pushed me to that because I didn't even know that was an option. I did go into the solo and did the goblin thing because when I look at like training and challenges, I was thinking that was just like yeah. What am I trying to say? Tetris Attack puzzle mode, where I was like, oh no,
okay.
or like Queen's Blood puzzle mode from Rebirth.
Okay,
that's where I was like,
I
okay, I'm not smart enough to do that yet. I didn't want to do that because training is like fighting game. I thought it was like the lab room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the game had said, okay, the next thing you should do after the tutorials go here, that would have been nice.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
But yeah, as coming into it, it was one of the most miserable like new player experiences.
I'm sorry to hear that. I really thought that it would be
I
a bit
wanted
smoother.
to love it. I was stoked. I was excited, and then I went, oh god. I was more upset for Yu-Gi-Oh than I was for myself because I'm like, this is just not a great experience, and I have no idea what it's like at LGS's. I can't imagine it's much better because I imagine most people who are playing Yu-Gi-Oh at LGS's are probably very well, rooted in at this point.
Right. I don't know. It's one of those games that I like playing at a casual level. The way that you do with Pokemon. And it's just like, I like playing these decks with these people. So
I would totally be down with like what we did last year was what you had 2 pre-con decks. And I was like, okay, this is cool. That would be good. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how I would fix the onboarding process. And after doing all this research and looking at all these, I don't think anybody does. Like, nobody knows how to fix this because, well, there is a big scary word that could maybe help, but Yu-Gi-Oh players don't ever want to hear it. Do you know the word?
Showering.
Showering?
No. Dude, you know that there's a rule that you can't be stinky at Yu-Gi-Oh games?
Yeah, I did know that. Yeah, no, rotation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you didn't have to know the entire fucking history of every card, and you don't, I realize you don't have to, but as I said, as a new player, I don't know what cards I have to know and not know, but I do know that they're all legal, essentially.
Right.
So it's staring up at a very, very tall skyscraper. And I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to get back in and like, okay, it has changed. I know it's changed. I know there's a lot of different things, but I wasn't prepared for how changed it is.
All right.
And I just kept thinking of the same 3 words. But I'll tell you what they are later.
Okay.
Shall we fight?
In just a second, I'm about to explode with piss. So I need like 3 minutes.
Okay. All right. You're forcing me to open chat. All right. Let me open chat.
Yes. All right. I'll be back in just a moment.
I'll turn my game client on here. Boom. There we are. There's Tarvold. Here, I'll turn... Yeah, there we go. Alright, chat, what have you been saying? Have you been making Pyrr upset? Good, he deserves it. For making me play this. Don't tell him I said that. For things like dual terminal... I see Gamerbug was not banned. That's good. I think Pyrr got that Yu-Gi-Oh pendant from the anime con he was just at. I'm fairly sure. Might have to fact check me on that. All right, let's get some music going here. Can you guys hear the music? Sorry for anyone listening to this later. Drop a question in the comments so that we can read the questions next time. We got some from last time, but we want more. And not only that, we want better questions. Give us good, better questions. Add them in the comments. And if you're watching this on YouTube, drop a like, please. We would love that. You're about to witness the duel of the afternoon. My deck is not very good, but I did rip a lot of packs and formed what I think has some semblance of cohesion. We'll find out. It's like a robot dragon deck. Does anybody play Yu-Gi-Oh? Or will go to bat for it? Because I think it is a very interesting game, and like I said, I love a lot about it, but it is just, they really need to figure something out when it comes to getting people into it, because right now there is nothing. There's nothing, and it doesn't even seem like there's an attempt to be anything. Hello, he's back. All right.
Hello. How's life?
Good. What are we doing for this? Best 2 out of 3?
We'll see how long the matches take. Probably 2 or 3.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh, baby. All right.
Let's do it.
Ow.
And I know I mentioned Edison. Hang on. I think it's Duel Room and
Friend
then Create a
Duel.
Room.
I'm doing Friend Duel.
Friend Duel? Casual match.
I got it. I'm in.
Okay, how do I join?
Invite friends.
Oh.
This guy.
Invite me.
Invite.
Cool. Is it a notification? Oh, you invited me to a room. How do I accept that? Friend.
No, not this. I am picking my deck.
Friend Duel.
What? I can't pick the deck I made. Wait. Change decks. What the?
Select deck.
Did I pick the wrong
decks.
format? Hold on.
You could have banned cards in it.
Crap. Okay, disband.
Okay. I'm leaving.
This is riveting stuff. Audio
Yo,
listeners,
I
I
love this.
apologize. Okay, Friend Duel.
You can't believe you screwed it up already.
Unlimited. There we go. That sounds right?
Yeah.
There we go. Change decks to the Pyrr Killer. Got it. Okay.
Why'd you call it the Pyrr Killer?
So you die.
Oh.
The extra deck can't be used because it has more than 15 cards. What? 16?
Yeah,
Guys, I have to remove a card from my extra deck? One moment.
Okay. Yeah, please remove a card. Illegal? Judge? This man's cheating?
I am.
In his first duel?
Why did it let me do that? Okay. What's the least rare card in here? This one. Get rid of that one. There we go. Save. Okay. All right. Attempt number 3 to fight Pyrr.
Okay, great.
This UI is very crisp and quick and nice. All right.
Oh yeah. No, it's very pretty.
God, did I do it again? No, stop. No, I'm good. All right.
Dude, you got default profile picture?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I do that in every game so people underestimate me, like you just did right now.
Yeah,
All right,
I
I'm
agree.
in.
All right, great. Friend.
Oh, do I have to invite you?
Hang on. Friend Duel. This room has been disbanded. I think you do.
It is done.
Okay, great.
Here we go.
Friend? Yes.
The battle
Friend.
for everyone's souls.
True. Select deck.
I'm gonna concede if I don't go first, by the way.
Okay, sounds great.
Why is that such a thing? How do you even win on turn 1 when you can't attack?
Select deck. Deck selected. Brilliant. All right, and enter.
Oh, he's a dead skelly man. Well,
You fool! You underestimated my dark powers, for now I have awakened. Behold,
time.
it's Sangan, my little man.
I have my cute little bunny, so people underestimate me.
Adorable. I will be going first.
It's time!
Watch him go. You could.
Whew. All right. Let it begin.
Behold my spooky mansion. It's filled with all sorts of things.
Good. My rabbit
I'm in
can
my
feast on your
standby phase.
remains.
All right.
Okay, I
What do I
read
need?
Oh, that's a good
This is
card.
not an ideal first
That's a
hand.
great card, too.
That's not great. Let me see. What do we need? Yeah, I'ma set this boy, and then go to the end phase. And look, you can play the game now. Behold.
You only played one card? How foolish.
That's true. It's because I was making sort of a brick house up here.
Any duelist worth their salt would be playing 5 cards on turn 1. I have already won. I need to read my
really?
cards. I set
Your
one trap
literacy
down.
is very poor.
I set 2 traps down. In face
Those are
down trap position.
That's not how that works. This is
said-
pitiful.
I set 3 traps down. Or are they traps? I don't know.
Your traps will not scare me.
Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting.
See, this game has some sauce when you think about it. Look at
Yeah,
Sangan
sure.
chilling in the corner. He's a radical dude.
I will summon the most powerful beast imaginable. The Red Eyes Metal Claw Dragon.
Red Eyes Metal Claw Dragon.
That's right.
Oh, you got this set up. Okay, you're a filthy Red Eyes player, I see.
Yeah, sure. Okay. As well as Axe Dragon Knight. No? Dragon Nut? Dragon Newt? That's a funny word that I'm hearing for the first time now. With 2,000 attack points.
True, that is his attack value.
I will now move to battle phase and destroy your face down card with
My face down card.
your set card. Set?
No, his
Seto?
face down. You were correct.
Oh, you said it like a question and confused me.
I was intimidated. If you would continue.
He has 0 defense. A weak,
He does
pathetic
have 0
creature.
defense points.
What does he do?
But you fool! You've activated the effect of my white baking. I can
What?
discard white baking instead of you destroying my monster.
White
Now
bacon
I
is
will
uncooked.
Activate white baking. This allows me to add 2 cards to my hand. I will add a white prince. In addition, I will go into my deck and add my white princess. She is careful and special. Then I will discard a single card from my hand.
I thought this was my
including
turn!
My white prince. When white prince is sent to the graveyard, I can activate his effect, allowing me to discard a skull servant and a lady in white from my deck directly to the graveyard. You may now continue your turn.
But why aren't you dead?
Because of the effect of my white baking, which has deflected your attack.
You should
Leave
never
my
eat
life
white
points.
bacon. It's not cooked properly. I will attack
Why do
again.
you think he's dead?
Die!
He's died again. But your monster is in defense mode, and because you've destroyed another one of my white princes, I can discard from my deck yet another skull servant and another lady in white.
Okay. Have your
Having
white
a regular
bacon.
jamboree in the graveyard.
Have your white bacon. You're already cooked.
Oh, you think you're clever, don't you? Adorable. I will draw yet another card from my deck. The next card that will ensure your downfall. Yes.
He's talking as if I'm not prepared for anything he's about to throw down.
Delightful. Now, I will summon my Marcia White. When Marcia White is summoned,
It's
I
Moisa.
can add Moisa. She's moist. She's the moistest of bones.
Moisa white, just
If this
like
card
uncooked
is
bacon.
normal special summoned, I can add 1 skull servant or card that mentions it from the deck.
Or a card that mentions it.
True.
If Susan has mentioned the skull servant in the grocery store today, she will be summoned to the battlefield. I know she likes to talk. She's quite the gossiper.
I will add my white mare to my hand.
What?
Yes, fear the white mare. He has much privilege.
You're just naming horses
And
now.
because Marcia White was summoned, I can perform a second normal summon, allowing me to play White Princess. And when White Princess is summoned to the field, I can now activate her effect to discard a White Prince from my deck, which allows me to utilize its effect once again, allowing me to send yet another Skull Servant and another Lady in White to the graveyard. Oh my, yes. And now, from my graveyard, I will activate the effect of my White Prince, which allows me to banish 2 cards from my graveyard. I believe I will choose my Skull Servant and another Skull Servant, along with White Prince, to summon King of the Skull Servant. Yes, my King of the Skull Servants gains 1,000 attack power for every white or skull servant in my grave. Not only this, but I will discard White Mare from my hand, allowing me to bring a banished card back into the graveyard, fueling Skull Servant even further beyond. With my legion here to destroy you, I will then Hang on, one second. Let me actually read this. Hold up. Just give me 1 second here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One song monster from your deck to the graveyard. The opponent's monster. Okay. Pretty good. I will then link summon, utilizing Mosia White and White Princess.
Good lord.
Summoning my Revenge Red Slayer. I'm sorry, it's Revenge Red Savior, actually. That's his name.
Why does he have arrows?
My bad.
What are the arrows?
Don't worry about that, kid. We're going into the battle phase. King of Skull Servants attack for game?
Yep.
Game 2?
That's Yu-Gi-Oh! That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright! Canon experience.
Dude, any trap card beats that. Any of them.
It didn't even let me activate them.
Well, then you didn't have the conditions to activate them.
I guess not.
Looks like I'm going second.
Yeah! Take that! I've already won. No, not this weird house. Oh god, oh no. I mean, I have a great hand.
That sounds like someone with a great hand, what they would say.
Set 1 card. Ow. What does it do again? Ooh, interesting. What does this do?
I'm glad that you're intrigued.
What's this do?
Has effects. Just bravado your way to victory. What I do every day, baby.
I send 1 face down card to the graveyard or banished, I'm not sure, to summon him again. Red Eyes Metal Claw Dragon. Who I thought was a machine.
Well last time.
He's not a machine. He's what? He's not a machine?
No, you have to activate Rare Melmore first.
He's not a machine. Okay, what do you do? All right, I move to battle.
You can't. It's turn 1, dude. What the hell are you doing?
How do people win on turn 1 then?
They set up a board and then can't counter it.
Well, do
and
your worth
I
to
set
this
a card
board.
face down and end. That's my life. Okay, I set a card face down and end.
I think it's probably that same card from last game. Okay. Well, I'm going to activate
You fool!
Max
You
Middlemore.
try to summon a card, I activate my Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring! Whenever you try to summon a card from the deck, Ash Blossom uses her effects to negate it.
What?
Your sacrifice is in vain.
Ooh, I see. No matter. I set this card and pass.
I will draw once again.
You should fear that card.
If you insist, it won't happen. I will normal summon. No, not you, actually. No, actually, this one, yeah.
No, do it. Card
The
late.
White Baking!
White bacon!
It tastes like bacon. Yeah, there's no mistaking. From the lovin' to the oven.
Love a good fatty
You know
piece of
what
bacon.
I'm taking, and I will summon the White Prince. Utilizing their abilities.
White baking.
I will link summon, utilizing White Baking and White Prince to summon the Vampire Sucker.
What? What?
Do you feel it, sucker?
Can you count? Two.
I
Your
will
two.
then
What is
activate-
your two zombie monsters?
Yes, my White Baking and my White Prince's effects. Should you allow the chain to resolve, of course.
I'm good.
You have allowed the chain to resolve, you fool, allowing me to discard my Skull Servant and my Lady in White. And now the White Baking's effect allows me to add White Prince and White Princess to my hand.
I can't beat
And
this white
utilizing
power.
White Baking's other effect, I may discard the White Prince, allowing me to activate White Prince's effect to put another Lady in White and Skull Servant into my graveyard. Yes. Now I will activate my Vampire Sucker's effect,
What the f?
allowing me to summon from your graveyard the Red Eyes Metal Claw Dragon, but under my control. He will be as— I'm sorry, it's to your field, but he's a zombie now.
Thank you.
Of course. This allows me to draw a card.
Do I get a thing?
I
I get a thing.
Yes,
Okay.
you do. You do.
Okay.
I hope you are proud.
Okay. I choose this card.
Ooh, flame coating metamorph, eh?
Well, how did you see it?
You had to reveal it when you searched it from the deck.
But you have no eyes. How do you see with no eyes?
With the soul. And I will sacrifice
You also
my
don't have
skull
that.
servant. And my skull servant. Along with my White Prince. In order to summon the king of the skull servants.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, big boy.
Well, that card's not nearly as good as I thought it was.
Now I will go to battle. Go, my king! Bury him with the power of all of the deceased whites!
That's a lot. There are a
There
lot
are
of
many.
deceased whites.
Yes, and now my vampire sucker will attack directly.
Stop asking me.
Schlorp!
Schlorp.
I end my turn.
Oh boy. Okay.
Pray that I do not pursue it further.
Here we go. I believe in the heart of the cards.
You see, this is where I like it. I couldn't kill you this turn, so now you have options.
Sure. What? Why can't I just play this card? What?
Chat, why can't he play this card? If it's a trap, you have to set it first before activating it.
Okay. I end my turn.
The full back row. Interesting. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off.
Oh, it will.
Somehow I doubt this. If I activate the effect of my white mare, allowing me to target a skull servant and add it back to the graveyard. This fuels my king even further. I will now activate the effect of my white prince in the graveyard, allowing me to send a lady in white and a skull servant, making my man smaller, but allowing me to summon another king of the skull servants.
What's a normal monster?
They're like yellow around it, like
Oh, so useless?
yeah. Then they don't have effects other than being normal. I'll activate the effect of my white bear. Targeting one of the best. Discarding him to the graveyard to play my lady in white.
You've activated my trap card! I'm going to make
Giving
your
me
monster
300 attack.
more powerful.
That's
But
great.
you
That's,
will take damage every turn until you die.
Cool. I'm going to play Lady in White in defense mode from the graveyard. Face up level 3 or lower zombie monsters.
You've activated
cannot be
my trap
destroyed.
card!
You gave me 500 attack.
But you're going to take damage every turn until you die.
Incredible. That's really great, boss. Okay, cool.
Oh, but wait.
I'm gonna summon Gozuki. And I'm gonna activate Gozuki.
Is that the command you give to your vampire? Go sucky?
Yes, precisely. You understand his effect quite well. Hang on.
What?
I will send my Plague Spreader Zombie to the graveyard. Then I will activate the effect of my Plague Spreader Zombie to the graveyard. By returning one card to the top of my deck, I may bring the Plague Spreader Zombie out of the grave and into the field.
Oh boy.
Because
The
a zombie
bigger
was
they
summoned,
are,
I get to draw
the
that
harder
card
they
back
fall.
immediately. And now, hang on, I need to do some addition, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, hang on. Hold up, I got some cool shit brewing here. Just trust me, bro. Okay, I won't do that. I will sacrifice my Plague Spreader Zombie as well as my Gozuki, allowing me to summon revived King Hades.
What?
Now I will activate.
Negate the
Gozuki's
effects of
effect.
effects. Negate the effects of effect. Monsters destroyed by battle with zombie monsters you control +1 non-tuner zombie monsters.
Special summon. My white princess. She is a precious being. Now, I will attack with the king of the skull.
You don't want to do that. I'll give you one chance not to attack.
That's too bad. I've attacked already. Now, revived King Hades, send him to the grave. We three kings have buried you.
That's not the 3 words I was thinking. Well, you did it. You won the duel. And the 3 words
I feel good.
Still ring out in my head. You know what they are?
What are they?
I forgive you.
No, dude, that was fun.
Yep.
No, good game. It felt good. Cards interacted very well.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you lost, so you have to go to hell now, actually. That's the rules.
But only for 3 turns. And then I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
Good game. All right.
Good game.
We will send her back to the main.
But yeah,
here.
that's why I managed to build in like the same amount of time. I just based it on the Skull Servant engine that they had in the
Seems
tutorials.
pretty good. Seems pretty good.
It's not.
I had Dragon Metal. I like. Yeah, some of my cards weren't as synergistic as I once thought. I thought normal just meant not from the extra deck.
No, normal is anything that says normal on the card.
Oh, that's trash. Oh.
Yeah.
Why would you ever play a normal card?
You usually wouldn't, but sometimes it needs like a specific named card, like it's wants Dark Magician. That's why I have 3 like regular Skull Servants in the decks, just because they're the name that the deck revolves around.
Right.
I only want to see them in the graveyard.
Fair enough. Well, it's over. That's something. I appreciate your love for the game. I don't share it.
Right, so better than Shinobi?
No, worse than Shinobi. So much worse than Shinobi.
No.
Worse than Shinobi.
So much better.
Shinobi is the second best game we've ever played for GOTM.
Nah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel number 2. I could see the debate with God Hand.
Well, God Hand's the top. God Hand is like the bar we've set.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm willing to concede Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel under God Hand.
Concede? That's not a concession. That's
it is.
Fucking common sense.
Look, I know that you didn't have quite the same experience, but
no, I did not. We'll just have to agree to disagree on that one. Okay, so
I thought you would have better trap cards. I'm not gonna lie.
So I thought they were better. Okay, I had one that like resurrects a dragon, but then it said normal, and then I was like, oh. So there was one that was like resurrect a dragon, sacrifice a dragon you have during combat, then special summon an even bigger one, and then I had like a level 15 dragon. But yeah. He wasn't normal. Red Eye's Metal is not normal. He's abnormal.
No, he had an effect. That's how you got him fast.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right, we have 2 more things to go through. Which one would you like to do first? Would you like to answer some questions, or would you like to set up the next GOTM?
No, let's set up the GOTM at the end. So hit me with some questions.
Well, we got a few. Okay. Question from Bear of Lightness, LB. Suppose you got to participate in a supermarket sweep style game show in any market in any video game world. Where do you go and why?
Ooh, good question. My first instinct is Reciteer an Item Shop's Tale, where you just play as an item shop owner who is like fleecing other adventurers to go out and get materials for her and then sell them back at a higher rate.
Okay.
So just that to get the rarest item from the dungeon, but in a supermarket sweep style? Hell yeah, dude. That sounds fun as hell.
My immediate thought was pre-zombie Dead Rising Mall. With all
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, there's tons of good stuff in there, especially a lot of Capcom swag and merch.
The entirety of Kamurocho?
I mean...
That's a shopping district.
I guess. That'd be a wild
If you're
night.
counting an entire ass
Can
mall.
I get Peking Duck? Goldenrod City Market. You could make a killing there. I could get so much fresh water.
Oh. I would probably do like Slateport because they have like that outdoor market with
true.
like all the rare TMs and stuff.
True. All right, from Gamerbug, what are your 3 deserted island picks? So people did live there. They just left. 3? That 3's a lot.
Yeah. It's difficult. This is, of course, assuming like no Wi-Fi or anything.
I mean, clearly you have to be able to play it. So there has to be power.
But I can't ask for help.
No, yeah. No, I don't like the desert island thing. I'd say Cabin in the Woods game.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm changing his question. His question is better now.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. Probably God Hand is one of them.
Oh, really?
Just
I would be
getting
going for
consistently better at that.
I'd be going for length and content. Probably.
I need one fast snappy. I need one constantly getting better one.
Oh, right. We have to come up with 3. 3's so much.
Yeah. 3's a lot.
Yeah, let's just do 1. I'm further
okay,
improving
if
the
we're
question.
making the executive decision of 1, shit, what's a game that I really need just like a ton of time? But it's also replayable.
Final Fantasy 14. That's mine.
Final Fantasy 14.
Is mine.
No, I would be so upset. I'd be like, why didn't I pick any other game?
I feel like
God damn it.
That'd be the only time I could play it, so I'll take that. So yes, for the intents of being able to play the game, I have internet, but no, I can't call for help or anything like that. In my log cabin.
I will take Steambot Chronicles for the PlayStation 2.
Wow! I am familiar with that game. Wild pick. Good stuff.
You're actually familiar with Steambot?
Yeah, I watched like Clement play it.
Yeah,
I think it was like his last LP ever.
Getting used to that, getting used to like the stock market system, the wild level of customization, absolutely. That's a game that I would just love to explore and will never have the time or money to.
Yeah, I feel like Dark Cloud would also be pretty interesting because there's a lot of like creation, although I don't know if they're good.
I was thinking like all the side modes and like the Tales games as well, but I didn't have a specific one.
I would also take Xenogears. Xenogears is another one on my bucket list. Maybe Legend of Dragoon. So I guess you did get 3. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Do you want to read the 3rd one, or do you want to read the 4th one?
I can read whatever you want.
No, this is about what you want. This is directly for you.
No, let's move to the 4th one.
Okay. Which, from Chris Casey Brown, which game franchises would you like to see get rhythm game story mode in the style of Mario Mix? I assume that's
This is Revolution Mario Mix. I'd like them to be better.
Well, no, what franchise do you want to see get a DDR game, I'm assuming?
I know, but like that story mode is ass.
True. It's bad.
It's like, oh no, Mario, I stubbed my toe. Let's dance to fix my toe.
Yeah.
Oh no, the boo stole my toe.
Shall we improve the question again and say lead beat agents? Now that story mode's great.
Okay, oh yeah. Waluigi stole the music. Oh no. Can you find Waluigi?
EBA!
He's up there. Thanks. And then they walk away. Let's see, what's a good series?
Franchise would I like to see get a rhythm game? I don't know.
Persona already kinda did it, and unfortunately, I think most of the remixes are bad.
Yakuza.
Like
Yakuza.
Name songs that aren't karaoke.
Oh, it's about the soundtrack more? I was thinking like...
Yeah.
Okay, I would think they'd make up new ones and just put the
Yeah, but
characters
I
in
think that they
wacky
would
situations.
use it.
You could have each side quest be like an EBA level and tell a story
you know what?
through like that.
I got one. Slam dunk for me. Super Robot Wars. 100% Super Robot Wars.
Robot Wars. What the hell?
Yeah, it is a massive send-up and homage to all sorts of mecha anime, as well as original creations. It has incredible soundtracks, some of which are completely original music, some of which are the licensed themes of various like Gundam series and whatnot. Having a rhythm game version of that to go through the story of would be incredible. You would get some amazing remixes.
Nice. See, my top already also has one, and it's fantastic, and it's Theater Rhythm.
Yes, Theater Rhythm.
And that essentially
that's just
also
the correct answer.
Encompasses like all Square games too, because they put DLC for like all of them. Yeah, I would do Yakuza or maybe Mega Man. Mega Man would be fun. A lot of
Mega Man would
remixes
be
for
good.
Mega Man. All right, and last question. Whoa. Since the subject of Kazuma Kiryu arose, when does it ever not? How do y'all feel about the Like a Dragon main series shift to turn-based?
I think it's absolutely hilarious that this came across from an April Fool's Day, and then it was so well received that the Sega team went, wait a second, we might have something here, and just made an entire game series based around it. I do think the combat in the first Ichiban game is a bit stiff and rough, but, you know, it's a cool novelty for what's done with the system. I think that Infinite Wealth has a much more solid combat system. And, like, if you had Infinite Wealth's combat system in, like, a Dragon's framework, that would be like, mwah. That game would shoot up for me.
I found the beat-em-up combat in Zero kind of clunky, a little clunky. So I'm totally down with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that just because, like, I've felt Shenmue combat before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is fine.
Here's the slam dunk.
Okay.
Yakuza 0 with God Hand gameplay. There we go. Can you imagine that?
You just say anything with God Hand gameplay, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably better.
Breath of the Wild with God Hand gameplay.
Exactly!
Just mock punching moblins.
Dude, a punch rush on Ganon's perfect tits? Incredible!
Yeah.
Oh no, Ganon's got the gloom hand! Watch out!
We've got to optimize killing the Gibdos by spanking them. Gibdos hate spanking.
Spanking the Lionel is optimal.
All right, that's it. If anyone has any questions you want us to answer, drop them in the comments of this video. Not in chat if you're in chat right now, in the comments. Okay? Thank you very much. Pyrr, you win again. Congratulations. I forgive you. What is our next game of the month?
That's fine. It just means I get to pick the next one, too.
Keep in mind, we do have a shorter month, right? Because we started a week late.
We do. Yes. So it'd be better to pick a game that both of us are motivated to finish or get a good amount in. Correct?
I'd like to be able to beat it, yeah, for sure.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
I have much less going on this month than last month. It should be doable.
Because I wanted to give you a gift.
Oh.
Because I knew that these were me picks, so I wanted to...
Did you say mean? Because you're right.
No, I said me. But,
okay.
I'll indulge. I want to do something that we both know would be good.
Okay.
That we both know would be kind.
Okay.
And to give you some joy.
Okay.
My pick is Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Okay. We have talked about it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long game, but now...
It's not. It's like 30 hours.
Oh! What? I thought it was like 60.
No.
Oh.
If you do like all the side stuff, sure, but like...
Totally doable. Alright, sick. That's good. It was meant to be my January casual game. And
exactly.
And then DK once again entered my life.
Well, yeah, obviously we have to finish Dokapon first.
Yes.
But
that
no matter how far we get, I want to take that journey with you. I want to enjoy it. And I want to know about this damn game that people keep saying is obviously better than Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah, I've had way too many people.
The crazy
in my
part
life.
is I could agree.
You could. Ooh. DK Bonanza is great. I've had so many people tell me I need to play this game. Now it's a business decision.
Precisely.
Yeah, I like that. Good pick. I truly do forgive you. No, sorry, that's too many words. I forgive you.
There's no forgiveness necessary, dude. Drown in white.
Ew. All right. That's it. Conquest Episode 3. Tell your friends, share around, sub to this channel. Please, we would appreciate it very much.
Do it. Like the video. Subscribe. If it's on a podcast network now, subscribe to that too.
True. And if you want to play Claire Obscure with us, or you already have, join us in the discussion next month. First Sunday of every month.
Yep.
See you there.
If you play Yu-Gi-Oh, put it down in the description. Love life. Love you guys. Goodbye.
Bye. Au revoir.